There has been so much backlash on episode 34. I made a post about it on our Facebook page because I wanted to stick up for Michelle. But somebody that found the show didn't really approve of what she did. Nothing screams jealousy more than somebody that does this.
Well, I got to tell you, here maybe we just got to have him on the show and get his side of the story.
Well, it's funny you say that. I reached out to his sister. Why do lesbians use dildos?
That's a good
Let's
question.
get right to the meat of the question here.
Second date?
That's why we call this. I don't date. I don't
after
date.
the wood cutting at my house and Easter dinner.
Don't get him
Did it
started.
happen that night?
Don't get him started.
You stuck it in that night, didn't you?
You're gonna get him going. You fuck her then. I don't. You fucking do it then if you want to fucking. When is there not a good time to fuck? Nicole, I gotta tell you, I give you so much credit for chiming in, but that made absolutely no fucking sense.
Welcome to my fucking world.
I'm sorry, man.
Tyler is in Saugerties right now for the weekend. He's in a hotel. It's 0.7 miles from the pizza shop, and they have jacuzzis.
Jacuzzi.
Oh, which
Those are the things that hold my beer to keep them cold, right?
Yeah, kind of. They also hold water and hot chicks in back and forth bikinis. Can you make back and forth bikinis?
I certainly will.
We're shaving the nuts that weekend. I gotta make my shit look big.
Love it. Fucking great.
Yeah, it is.
Get ready.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you? What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Headphones on. Headphones on. Microphone in position. Microphone in position. Decks on. What's what you doing with that thing? Decks on. Tapes on. Tapes on. Volume on. Volume on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
Hey, so are you ready to have some fun? Because I am.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, we're back again. We're back again. We're back again. We're back again.
Oh my God.
I know you're gonna dig this.
I have pretty low standards.
I don't understand what's going on here.
2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
I love a good finger bang. Ew, what the fuck? You're a gross bitch.
Everything's blinking. Everything's recording here.
I don't fucking know what I'm doing. You're the fucking. You run this show.
Just put them fucking headphones on.
You figure it the fuck
We
out.
could have got out of control real quick right here
Why?
because we were drinking, and you know how drinking goes.
We said we weren't
Before-
doing.
well-
we said we weren't doing that no more.
Exactly, and that's that's exactly.
And then Matt got here. Matt beat me here. He was already here drinking in the garage. He showed up. He's like, "Hey, whore!" When I walk in,
Yeah, you got here first, or did Harry get here first?
No, Harry was actually here.
Was he?
Yeah, which was kind of surprising from the conversation we had earlier.
What was the conversation earlier?
Remember I told you Harry was coming to help me with the car, and he's like,
Yeah.
well, just you might not be there.
Yeah.
He was.
Dude, I can't get over your fucking outfit right now. First of
love
all,
it. If that
you have what?
go ahead.
You have the first Hey Whore shirt on of production. The
I
first
came-
production Hey Whore
I
shirt.
came up with this on the shitter. too.
Limited edition. Limited
I
edition.
absolutely love it. And the Merica cat hat
America.
with your new hairstyle and the sunglasses are really.
That's what. If that doesn't scream, Merica, nothing does.
That screams back and forth. Is what that screams. I see it. I see it. So listen, it's Friday. It's the 22nd of April. This show's going to come out on what's 23rd, 24th, 25th is going to be a Monday. We got Matt with us. We got Nicole over there in the background. She might chime in with some stuff we don't know yet.
Say hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Hey, Whore. So we got a bunch of shit going on. A lot of shit has taken off since episode 34. I know we did episode 35, but this will be episode 36. So just to give you an idea, but a lot of shit has happened in the last week or two. and we have a little bit of an update on the pizza party. I think we should call it. What do you think? You think we got any better names for it than pizza party?
Nah, it's a good old-fashioned pizza party.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned pizza party.
Yeah. I got to get a hold this week. I'm going to get a hold of Scott and see if we can do what we got to get. So we got to hash out some details and get some stuff going. But there's definitely going to be hotels. There's going to be jacuzzis. There's going to be coke on girls' asses.
Oh, we're going there.
Oh, we're going to start right now. Oh,
Listen, I was going to say it's a good old-fashioned pizza party, back and forth style. Mm-hmm. That's how we do it.
It's not going to be so old-fashioned as it may sound.
Can we have like a pillow fight?
Well, listen, that's not going to happen because
Hugh Hefner's dead, but we're going to keep his legacy
Scott
alive.
doesn't condone drug use, so we're not.
Naturally.
That's not. It's going to be a normal show. I mean, it's going to be a crazy. You know our show. This is what it is, and he knows that, and everybody that works with him.
What the after party?
But after we leave there and go to the hotel, it is going to be crazy.
Yeah, it should be an epic night.
Can you believe one night after work, we're hanging out at a coffee table, and then 5 months later, we're blowing coke off of girls' asses at a fucking...
It's a dream come true.
This is like Candyland.
Yeah, you're not
I love
kidding.
it.
You're not kidding. Could you ask for anything
Can you
more,
wear
Matt?
that, Matt, when you go?
I'll wear it. I don't give
Can
a
you
shit.
wear that exact outfit?
I'll wear it. I even told you we'll do a slap contest too.
Oh, that's right. Matt wants to do a slap contest, but we can't. We already talked about we can't have the back and forth girls slap the back and forth boys.
Because if some asshole guy's going to cold clock me, it's all hell's going to break loose. It's got to be a chick with nice tits, a nice ass. Sorry, babe.
Oh, we're getting picky now. She's got to turn into a pizza and a 12-pack at midnight.
That's creative license, Matt. You get to say that stuff when you're a creator, and people just have to understand.
You get a free
it.
pass.
Right. So it's like people that write books about crazy shit. Like think about Saw. When I watched the movie Saw when they first came out, I'm thinking to myself, this person actually thought of all these games to play. That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
But it's creative license.
Yeah, imagine if he probably really did it, though.
You can basically say and do whatever you want and just say, oh, no, that was just for the show or just for the movie. Realistically, you might really mean it, but nobody's going to know.
Plus, we do whatever
Are
we
you
want
really going to
anyway.
know if we did cocaine off of bitches' asses? You'll never know.
Never know. You could think what you want,
Yeah.
whether it happened or not.
We get lewds.
Lewds.
Wolf of
I remember
Wall
that
Street.
from Wolf of Wall Street.
I'm not dying sober.
We gotta rent a fucking Lamborghini or whatever that was and crawl to it.
Oh, God.
Remember that one scene?
Oh, we should get a limo. And we should have him. We got to get you new sunglasses, though. Everything's perfect, and the sunglasses are perfect, but we got to get them like giant
like
American
the girls
flag.
wear?
But they have look like the shades on them and shit, and on the lens, and have you out of the sunroof of the fucking limo pulling into Two Brothers Pizza.
Oh my God!
Are we at that point yet?
What do you mean?
Do you think we're there?
Oh, we're there.
We're there.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's not up to us anymore.
Matt, we've been there.
I'll do whatever.
We got to give the listeners what they want.
There has been so much backlash on episode 34, and it has been great for both parties.
Bad publicity is still good publicity.
Any publicity is good publicity in this business, absolutely. I made a post about it on our Facebook page because I wanted to stick up for Michelle, but somebody that found the show didn't really approve of what she did. At first, I'm thinking like ex-boyfriend or something, somebody that maybe she broke up with him and he was just pissed off and jealous and come to find out, it's like a godson or something to her.
Something, yeah.
If any of you guys that follow us on Facebook probably saw the post. Yeah. This nothing screams jealousy more than somebody that does this.
Well, I got to tell you, here maybe we just got to have him on the show and get his side of the story.
Well, it's funny you say that. And this
do you
right
have
here,
something in mind? Are we going to get Are we going to get him on the show, or maybe somebody else?
He could be on the show, but I reached out to his sister, and
What
I'm
a
sure.
piece of shit he is. You talk about a dickhead.
Oh boy, the thing of it is there, and I won't say anything because I'm not going to I badmouth people, but I'm not going to put anybody on the spot like that. I won't tell exactly. If you follow the page and you went to his
You probably piece it
profile
together.
and shit, right? You could put it together. I'm not going to be the one to put it together for you. If you want to put it together, that's on you. But there was a comment that was left by a chick, which was also going to be on the show here pretty soon. She mentioned something because she's from that same town, and she mentioned something that his sister is kind of known for. Since then, he's deleted his post.
That's what made us want her on the show.
Absolutely.
We seen that comment. And we're figuring she needs to be here.
Right.
She'll fit right in.
Well, that and there would be nothing better than him making fun of Michelle for being on the show than to make fun of his sister, to have his sister, not make fun of his sister, but to have his sister on the show so that he could post something about that too.
All I gotta say is I hope that bag of whatever she wanted was more than just fucking weed. Did you ever see Half Baked when Bob Saget's in the back?
Yeah, what was there? There was something about a bag of something and she wanted it and couldn't afford it, so she had to do something to afford it.
Half Baked thing where it's like, I used to suck dick for coke. Did you ever suck dick for weed? So I really hope it was more than just fucking weed, sweetheart.
Well, so here's the
really cheap fucking whore.
Or at least it was really good weed, I guess.
She, I'm sure, will not be on the show. I'm sure as soon as she saw my name pop up on her Facebook Messenger, she was like, no, we're not letting this happen. But I did my part. I reached out and never know. Maybe she's for it. We'll see. We have to ask her some questions, get her.
I mean, the invite's
because all
there.
women have different outlooks on things. We'll ask her the same questions as we asked Michelle, and we'll just see where it goes.
I'll bring some bag of oregano or something if she wants.
The thing of it is, this guy made this post on his Facebook page, and it spread around his town like wildfire. And the best part of it is, since I run the Facebook page, I'm watching all his friends like the Facebook page and start following our Facebook page. It backfired like no other. I've never seen such a backfire in my life.
That town's not very much bigger than this town.
No, it's not. No.
I will give him credit. He owned that though in his last comment. He did say says, "Hey, the show got the publicity or the boost it wanted or whatever is what he was saying."
To this day, that's our best show. Period.
Yeah,
or maybe
partly because of him.
He helped us out and doesn't even realize. So thank you for that.
It could have been a conspiracy. Maybe it was all set up from the very beginning.
Well, it's funny when we get the chick that was I could say her name. When we get Brianna on the show, she is big into like conspiracy theories, and I thought that would be a good.
I've seen that. She said,
"Yep." I feel like that would be a good addition to the show once in a while. Sometimes we don't always got to talk about OnlyFans. I mean, we do.
Or
because
dicks.
It's fucked up. Or dick.
That's all you talk about is dick, too.
Well,
he likes to talk about that. I try to divert him to at least a little bit of pussy talk, but it's not always. It's like leading a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. You know?
So that's that. That's an update on that. I love how that turned out. The poor fella. He really put his foot in his mouth on that. Michelle is doing great, and she should. She did nothing wrong. And we've talked about this before in a lot of shows, but especially that show. And I've actually had a lot of girls reach out, and this is no bullshit. Pee-wee even reached out. She was like, listen, a lot of girls are into the same thing.
They just don't have the balls to say it.
Right. And or they don't have a place to voice their opinion on this stuff.
Absolutely. What better place?
I had a lot of girls get a hold of me and told me they were proud of Michelle. Like girls that don't know her. They were like, I am so proud of women in general, for her to come on the show and talk about that, because we talk about it, you and me talk about it, or if Matt's here, he'll talk about it.
And what do we always say?
Girls always feel like they can't talk about it, and she fucking paved the way for girls to be able to talk about it.
It comes down to that thing, though, because if girls do it, they're automatically a whore.
They
all. When a guy does it, it's fine.
They all
I don't understand, dude. I have no fucking problem. If my wife wants to fucking do shit like that, let's fucking do it. Let's do everything at least once.
They all either think it, have done it, or want to do it. They just don't have the balls to admit to it, and certainly don't want to come on the show and openly admit it to 15,000 plus people that listen. However,
and I'm proud of her for it.
Michelle had the balls to do it. So I absolutely, I'm grateful she was on the show. I appreciate it.
I think she's coming around. At first it was probably like a shock. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Why is
I think you jumped right in. She didn't stand a chance.
No. I mean, to her with the whole drama on Facebook shit, I think it was a shock to her. Like, what's going on?
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it was like an hour or two, and she's like, "No, you know what? I'm proud of it too." She constantly tells me I wouldn't take anything back, and that makes me more proud of her that she won't take it back.
I felt bad.
Why?
I don't know, because
I felt bad for her with Mike being a creep.
Yeah, but I apologized, and she said it wasn't creepy to her. So apparently, it's just you that thought that.
No, let's hear Matt.
I was going to actually try to bring some like chains and shit. You can tie me up and beat me and shit like that.
You? You're not as pretty.
Well,
Matt, you want to go to the red room?
Yeah, let's go to the red
You
room.
want me to beat you? You want me to tie you up and beat you?
You want to lick some of that peanut butter off my ass?
You like to be beat? You want me to beat you?
Oh, you guys are fucked up.
Well, fuck it. You know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Maybe I'll take you up on that fucking offer. I do like that hairstyle.
The end of June.
I got to tell you.
Yes.
Oh,
Anything goes at the end of June.
Oh, I can't wait. So, speaking of the end of June, do you guys love pizza?
Who doesn't love pizza?
I mean, there may be one or two, but most people love pizza.
If they don't, they have a little dick.
If you love pizza, beer, and blondes, Two Brothers Pizza in Saugerties and Rhinebeck, New York, is the place for you. I don't know about the blondes part. I'm just assuming that in my head. But the pizza and beer is probably good enough, to be honest with you.
I would settle.
There's sometimes I'd rather just the pizza and beer and not the blonde.
That's true. And being a fat guy, sometimes I prefer just the pizza.
He's a professional at pizza, guys. So
I'm kind of a connoisseur of pizza.
If he's telling you right now to go to Two Brothers Pizza for pizza and deli,
what more could you ask for? A guy my size telling you about good food. You can't go. You have to listen to what I tell you.
Right.
I obviously know my food. But guys, they're a great group of guys. They specialize in pizza subs, salads. They have a full Italian menu with dinners. They do offer catering. They do delivery. They do have truck parking for big trucks as well. Which
you got the phone numbers?
I do have the phone numbers. The Saugerties location phone number is going to be 845-246-5800. 845-246-5800. The Rhinebeck location is 845-876-3435.
Give them a call if you're almost there, and they'll probably put something together for you so you could swing in with your truck, grab it, and keep on rolling. Because we all know the schedules of truck drivers. You get about 2.7 minutes worth of time to eat.
Make sure you let them know Mike and Wes from Back and Forth sent you. They're probably going to charge you double, but fuck it.
Yeah, that's if they don't kick you out. Guys, check them out. They got great pizza. A lot of you people already know about them. Give them a call if you have any questions. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to answer anything for you about the parking or the menu or the catering or anything. And we really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Where's she? Is she leaving?
She's coming back.
All right.
She's going to find a chick. Leave her alone.
Oof.
Yeah, let her find a chick at the end of June.
We have to practice for June.
I hope
Nicole, get the girl and the cocaine. We got to practice for June. June's right around the corner.
I hope that Michelle doing that opens other girls' minds.
It did.
And men's minds to hear it. It's a shock to hear a girl talk about that. So I think that was the issue. But it's not. It shouldn't be a shock. We talk about it.
We all know it happens. It's just like I said, they just don't talk about it always.
Sure.
That's the thing. Women are probably dirtier than us sometimes.
Absolutely.
But they just don't own it.
Absolutely.
They just won't own it. Where a guy thinks,
you know how a fucking period works? Holy fuck.
Well, boy.
That,
What?
Yep, I lost my. Yep.
That's a fucking sandwich. That's a sandwich to Matt.
I was going somewhere with that, but I totally fucked that up.
Yeah.
But it'll come back around.
America.
Oh boy, there's gonna be trouble. Oh god, June 20 something.
The end of some fucking moon. Bring the moonshine.
Oh yeah.
God, no, none of us will remember it.
That's the whole point. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Wake up the next morning and baby, like, you remember? Nope. Yeah, that's true. Good. We're going home happy.
Tyler is in Saugerties. I haven't decided if we're going to go to Ryan. Well, I got to ask Scott which one he wants us to, too. But as far as I'm concerned, I haven't decided.
We could do both.
Saugerties or Rhinebeck. But Tyler is in Saugerties right now for the weekend. He's in a hotel. It's 0.7 miles from the pizza shop. And they have jacuzzis.
Jacuzzis.
Which
those are the things that hold my beer to keep them cold, right?
Yeah, kind of. They also hold water and hot chicks in back and forth bikinis. Can you make back and forth bikinis?
I certainly will.
Okay, that's what we need.
I will fucking whittle it myself if I have to.
He will sew it together himself.
I'll tell you right now, I'll whittle it together myself.
We're shaving the nuts that weekend. I gotta make my shit look big.
You can't take the skin, Matt.
There's only so much shaving you can do.
Yeah, I mean, holy shit. Trust me, been there, done it. I know all about it.
I'm coming out like a fucking porn star that fucking weekend.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God.
Boy.
Okay.
But we joke about this, but we all know we're going to do the show, and then we're all going to go pass out. Probably eat some pizza.
Well, the thing of it is, too, and I want to let people know that are listening, unfortunately, we can't have everybody come back with us because we'll get kicked out within minutes. I mean, if you walk back with 100, 200 people in a fucking hotel room, they're kicking you out.
Can we just rent the whole hotel?
Does that pizza place have like an outside?
Probably could at this point.
Well,
we'll just fucking take the whole hotel.
Yep, we'll take the whole thing.
Does that pizza place have like a patio or anything outside that we can hang out afterwards?
The one I went to didn't.
Or is it just strictly pizza?
Kind of did, but
I don't know that they'd really want us there for the after party like that.
Yeah, we're not going to, right, because I don't want to. Because, well, they are still a business, and we want to make sure we don't.
Well, people are going to eat. They're going to get fucking hungry.
Well, so this is what I picture. I don't know if any of this is going to happen because I'm still working out the details. But I'm picturing, like, we got to come up with some games for while we're there. And for people that show up
the dick on the girl's ass
to watch the show, for people, you can't do that at a fucking somebody's business.
We're talking about the hotel.
Well, we can do that at the hotel.
He's got big plans for the after party. You got big plans for the show.
Yeah, I mean, we got to be a little tame while we're at somebody's place of business. But I do plan on doing some games because apparently the people that work there listen, and we're going to get them involved, whether they want to or not. They have no choice. They're going to answer some questions, and we're going to play some cool games.
Well, if we're going to do that, then I feel we got to get some shirts made up or something.
And there's going to be some giveaways. Yep, there's going to be some giveaways.
It's only fair.
I would.
But what I'm getting at with this is that anybody that shows up, they obviously can show up to the restaurant, grab pizza, do whatever they want, see us, we'll hang out for a little while afterwards.
Smack Matt.
But and Smack Matt, he's doing a Smack Matt.
Females only,
so
though.
I haven't figured out how we're going to work that yet. But unfortunately, people can't go back with us. So I guess who's going to be at the after party is just us, the back and forth girls.
Maybe a few.
And if Scott wants to come back and his brother or the workers or anybody else that wants to come back from like the close circle, because otherwise, there's no point in even bother getting a hotel.
Am I in the close circle now?
You are.
You're
the fucking whack pack. I can't call you the whack pack because Howard Stern had the whack pack.
No, we have to find.
But that's what I think of when I think of you because of that hat.
That means a lot to me, though. I remember the first time I came on.
That hit you right in the feels.
It did. First time I came on the show,
Nicole's crying.
Nicole's crying. I worked with Wes. I do a podcast, and I came here and met Mike, and it's like, I don't know.
This is a side of I've never seen before. I know. I kind of like this man.
It means a lot to me. I like being in the close circle now.
You're in the circle.
You're
in the circle. You're a lot of fun.
It means a lot to me.
Oh, good. I'm good. Are you crying a little?
A little bit, maybe.
Are you? I am a little.
Coming out of the right eye.
Not as much as you were this morning, though.
Oh, God. Yeah. Well, there was 16 people. There was 2 of us supposed to be working on something. There was 16 people fucking shoulder to shoulder. Everybody's telling you how to do it. And some people probably know better how to do it than me, and that's understandable. But it's like when I have 100 voices on me telling me, it's like, you know what? Then you fucking do it.
He ain't handling criticism well.
No.
He's fucking perfect. You didn't know?
I do.
He knows how to do everything.
That's fucking Wes Almighty.
That work there.
Listen,
what Nicole?
There's not 16 people that work there.
I know. I'm exaggerating
make fun of him about the editing for the show. You know his answer? He won't take constructive criticism. He'll go, you fucking edit then. Oh, you can have my computer and you fucking edit then if it's so fucking easy.
And
it won't be like, hey, Bob, hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe you're right. I'll try. No, it's you fucking do it then if it's so easy. Oh, all of a sudden you're the editor. That's what
that ain't 100% true. Sometimes
that's like 90% true.
No, actually, I think it kind of is. Because the first show I was on, you got kind of
he can't take criticism. He can't handle it.
There's a lot more to it than people think. They're like, oh, just do this. I'm like, well, you can't do that because it doesn't work that way. Because some things just don't work that way. I don't know why.
Right on cue.
I bet somebody would have known better.
And there probably is plenty of people there's a lot of.
I told you, I know how to do it. Not you.
There is a lot of people that are way better editors than me, but at my stage, I don't know how to do certain things, so I have to do certain things.
Well, you would think by now.
So when people suggest things, I'm like, well, I just can't do that way. I have to do it this way or my way because
you would have editors for you.
You know what? We've thought about that. We've thought about paying somebody to edit the videos. It would be a lot less stress on us. But you're right. I wouldn't be happy because, and you can tell when somebody edits something, they edit their way. And this is like our show. You know what I mean? You can't let somebody else come in.
It's never going to work if he thinks like that the whole time.
The thing of it is, I mentioned if we had an editor come in, the only way it would possibly ever work is they would edit it. They would obviously have to have it done in a timely fashion because then we need to get it back.
Yes.
I would watch it with them. Not that I really know a whole lot anyway, but I know what I like too. We would watch it and be like, okay, that looks good, or I want this that way, and then it'd have to get corrected. But as far as somebody to come in, edit it, and then just post it, absolutely not. He'd never let that happen.
Well,
That would never
it's not
fly.
us. The problem of it is, if somebody else did all that, it's not us.
He's not.
Well, that's why they would.
It's almost like artistic in a
He's
way.
not that good because the one show you couldn't make it to, and I had to fill in for you. The fucking preview.
I think I snorted cocaine off a hooker's ass that night.
But the fucking preview, the whole fucking preview was me going, yep, yep, yep. And the only thing I said, I'm like, dude, that's all I said was yep during this.
He probably did that to make you look like an asshole.
Matt.
But I bet you all the snippets of him were like, hey,
Yeah,
fuck me. I got a big dick. Fucking girls want me. Woohoo.
And then there's Matt. Yep. Yep.
Oh, he's the editor. He does that. He wants to make you look like an asshole, so he looks better.
You guys can all learn how to edit too.
There it is. See, told you. I got him to do it.
Yep.
Well, it's the truth. Edit that.
I got him to do it. See, he's already getting mad. He can't handle it. I told you it's so fucking easy.
Why can't you edit it then?
Are you gonna cry?
No,
You're gonna
I
cry?
don't. No, because
You
neither
wanna
one
cry?
of you are going to do any fucking editing. I know.
See,
There ain't one of you going to do any of the editing
Oh, he's
because
gonna
none of
cry?
you, either one of you
Go
have
cry.
no fucking
cry.
patience. You could say that all you want, but you won't learn how to edit. You guys don't have the patience to do it.
Zip it. Go
That's
cry.
all there is to it.
Go cry.
I told you he can't
cry.
handle it. We pick on him. He don't like it. He don't like it.
I don't fucking mind.
Nobody picks
Do
on
it. I
Wes
don't give
Griffin.
a. I'll fucking. I'll fucking
You,
give
you
you the
know
fucking.
who I am?
Yeah.
I do. You're not Matt motherfucking Reddick.
You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Well,
It's
Anyway,
kind of a big deal.
So he just proved our point. So that was easy. That was perfect. That was only took 2 minutes for me to egg him on. That was great.
we'll do it then.
I feel better.
Do
If
what?
any of you guys could fucking do the editing better, trust me, I don't want to sit for 4 fucking
Are we gonna pout the whole show now about
Yes,
telling us
for
that we
2
got
fucking hours. I'm not pouting at all.
You
I'm
just
just telling.
fucking edit that.
The thing of it
you
is,
fucking edit that, Matt. You fucking do it then.
that's your only fucking answer to it is to just make fun of me about it. Then do it
I'll edit and
because you know it's true.
I'll edit.
But he can edit to make fun of everybody else.
Yes.
But nobody
Absolutely.
can make fun of him because he's the editor,
I'll
and we
edit.
can't.
You be the editor then.
I'll edit.
Make
No,
fun of me.
I will edit, and the only thing you're going to fucking say during the whole time, gay. I'm gay.
Oh my god. What the fuck has happened here? Listen,
Times.
we were talking earlier at work, and we were talking in the garage before this because we usually start out with a couple of beers, not extremely. Yeah.
Daddy, you'll
I
be
want to
coming
know
to get me later.
something for yeah, that's what happened at last time. Why do lesbians use dildos?
That's a good.
Let's get right to the meat of the question here. If girls aren't into dick, so they want another girl. Maybe Nicole knows this answer a little bit. She's a girl. Why?
But she likes real dick, though.
The only thing I can think
Well, yeah,
what she said is we were
that's
originally
true.
talking. She said because it doesn't go soft, which is a valid point. I could agree with that. But at the same time, there's guys out there that might last 5 minutes and then last 50 minutes. So it's like, well, how long do you want it to fucking stay hard for?
Right.
Maybe not that. It also it comes in different sizes. And
Yeah, but there's guys out there with all different sizes too. So
what if you're with the same person?
Yeah, but this day and age, you don't have to be with the same person. You could just be whoever you want now.
Not if you're married.
I'm more confused about. That's a very good point about why they use the dildos or whatever. But I'm more confused, me personally, as to why they're a lesbian because they're into girls. But yet you'll see one that's really typically pretty good looking or hot, and then they're with a guy manlier than me. Well, you're not into guys.
girl manlier
so
than-
why?
I know what
So
you
why
mean.
do you
I know what
want
you mean.
a girl to look manly if you don't want to be with men?
And that girl's probably more manly than you are.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, whoa,
Right.
my.
You know what I mean?
I'm
She
res-
probably straps on a fucking 10-inch dildo and pounds the shit. It's like, okay, well, you could find a guy with a 10-inch dick that'll do that. I don't. You don't like guys, but you.
So that leads to this with trying to keep an open mind about it. Maybe it's something to do with a man's personality that they're not into.
Very good point.
And they don't mind the dick. They don't mind the sex with a man, but
Have
they don't
you-
want to be with a man.
Have you seen some of those butchy women?
It's just
They're,
They'd
they're
fuck- they'd
worse
fuck-
than a fucking guy.
They'd
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Jen. I want to fuck you. Exactly. That's how
I
they
got the
are.
10-inch in my drawer.
So do you think so what's the answer then? Why do girls
That's
if they don't want men anymore, they want to be with women, they're a lesbian, which is fine, but why do they use dildos and one of them is typically the man of the
To
relationship.
get a good answer for that, and obviously I think we need a female if Nicole doesn't want to chime in too much.
I think we need a lesbian.
Yes.
You beat me to it.
Yes.
Or and a lesbian, so we can really
Trust me when I tell you, I'm not making fun of them. I'm just asking.
no.
I don't understand why that is.
What do you think my porn history looks like? It's typically a lot of lesbians.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's what,
because
Nicole?
Just fun.
It's just fun.
Is it because it's different, so it's exciting, or
Yes.
all our porn history is lesbians because that's all she wants to watch.
Yeah.
So that's all you're allowed to watch.
Yes, it's fucking lesbians, which I don't mind.
that's bullshit? You don't get to watch any guys with big dicks.
No, I'm quite okay with
You're
that.
selfish, Nicole.
Yes,
You
I
just
do.
care about yourself.
Yes, I do.
I'll send you a couple of videos I've made here in the casting couch.
If you could let Matt watch some videos of guys with big dicks and peanut butter, he'd come so fucking fast he wouldn't know what to do.
You put a piece of Velveeta on that.
Oh
fucking
my goodness,
video.
Velveeta!
Oh,
Don't even bring it up. He gets excited. What are you having for dinner tonight, Matt?
He's speechless.
Velveeta.
Velveeta. I don't know. What are we having for dinner tonight, babe?
Velveeta.
I will say,
I know what that's code.
Yeah, his wife.
That's code for vagina. Is what you're having for
his
dinner.
wife is all about keeping him happy though, because he was decent. He says, "You want to go out?
yeah.
You want to go out to dinner tonight, honey? It's it's a weekend. Let's go out to dinner." She goes, "Fuck no! I'm going home and having grilled cheese with Velveeta." Boy, she spoke Matt's language. He perked right up. He's like, "Okay, can we get this show over? We gotta go."
His pants got tight. As soon as she said
they
that.
did.
I know how to turn them on.
You know the fucked up thing about that is ever since that show, every time when we're done, she's like, "Go have your cheese sandwich now."
This show
Is that what you
ruining
typically
lives.
do?
Yes, I do, but now she kicks me out. Go have your cheese sandwich. I can finish.
You guys are thinking about this show in bed? I love it.
She
I
does.
love it.
Fucking great.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking last weekend. Go have your cheese sandwich.
Maybe we are that guy.
Yeah, maybe.
This is what kind Velveeta cheese or
Whatever cheese is there, I prefer. I actually Velveeta makes it better.
do you put like tomatoes or anything on it, or it's strictly just bread, cheese, and mayo or mustard?
No, it's just bread and cheese. There's no mayo. There's no.
I like ham on mine. Oh, did you
What?
buy any cold cuts when you went shopping?
Yeah.
I love cold
Okay.
cuts, absolutely.
Yeah.
What you said you had a story?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear it.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's get back to that
I don't
lesbian.
know if people don't really know this part about me. I don't think I've really talked about it before, though. But
No, we can't. We're all ears.
I was an EMT and in the fire service. I was a volunteer.
Did you ever give
fireman
mouth to
and all
mouth?
that shit. Yeah, I actually did a couple times. I actually delivered a baby too, twice.
Your own?
No. But so we're in the back of the fire engine one day, coming back from fire call, and not all girls in the fire service are lesbians. There are a lot of straight women, but this one girl happened to be a lesbian, and we're just driving back, and
She was a patient.
no, she was actually a firefighter,
Okay.
and she's sitting in the back, and I said, "Can I ask you a question?" She goes, "What?" I said, "I don't understand this. You're a lesbian. You fuck each other with a fucking dildo, but you won't fuck a real penis. What the fuck's the difference?" Everyone in the back was like, "Oh," but this is me. I don't give a shit.
And the thing is, she probably didn't care though. She was probably
No, she didn't. We were having a conversation about it, and she's like, "Well, it's not real." I guess the way she put it, it's not. They like the female feels of other females, like their compassion and all that shit and everything like that.
Their compassion.
Unfortunately, they just need a fucking big, long, fucking rubber dildo to fucking shove up there and to get fucked and get off. And they don't want it from a guy. They just rather have their fucking girlfriends either strap the thing on or fucking by hand. I don't know.
So
Well, with him saying that though, that brings up a good point, valid point as well. Not always, but typically. So you go out, we go to the bar tonight, find a girl, hang out. You're not really looking to date her, but you're drinking. You're like, oh, I'd fuck her. You bring her home, you fuck her. There's no compassion. There's no feelings there. I think with girls, with other girls, exactly, they feel like a connection because girls are more maybe like sensitive. Like, is that the word I'm looking? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not always just sex with girls. It's like there's feelings.
I think it's
there.
becoming
To where
more and more just sex.
You could just
with
fuck
girls.
a girl and it doesn't. There's nothing there. It's like I'm gonna fuck you tonight. And I'm probably never gonna talk to you again. To where it's. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
I think girls are becoming more and more about just the sex.
What's that, Nicole?
Girls know how to kiss.
You're saying guys don't?
I do. I have to because I'm not good at sex.
I don't like kissing though.
No, girls kiss different. They're just like nice and soft.
Yeah, no.
See, I I like this though when it goes, well, they know how to eat pussy. I'll tell you right now, I can eat pussy better than probably a majority of girls out there.
Yeah.
And you say the same. So that may be true, but I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, I'm the first to tell you I'm no good at sex, but I am good at that.
That's what I mean. So they say, oh, she eats good. Well, you could eat
You
good.
guys don't know where it feels good on yourself. Where it's
We do by your reaction.
And
What do you mean?
See, this is why more girls should sleep with whore guys, because we have more experience.
More insight.
They have, let's not say we when I say that. They have more experience.
No, hey, whore.
Hey, whore.
Hey, whore.
Oh, we need that fuck. We got to get rid of this to get some sound going here. I don't even know where it is. Oh, here we go.
You're prepared.
Hey, whore.
You're prepared as always.
I was prepared, but
Anyway, that's a good question, and that's something we got to keep in mind. I think we need to find a lesbian to get on the show.
A legit lesbian.
yes.
Yeah.
Not some like porn lesbian. 'Cause
No,
the
they ain't
porn
real.
lesbians really aren't lesbians.
No, they're getting paid to do
They're
it,
just hot chicks that like to lick each other's fucking snatches.
which we're not opposed to. They're welcome on. They're welcome on the show too, by all means.
I like doing it to hot chicks too, so I get where they're coming from.
I tell girls all the time. I say I'm just a fucking lesbian stuck into man's body.
You tell girls that a lot.
Yep.
What's Nicole think
How many?
of that?
How many girls do you get?
What?
Depends on the girl.
Oh yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh.
We talked last time Nicole was here. We talked about how she would do shit with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
See,
And
that's
come
I say
June-
Michelle paved the way, but Nicole was here talking about stuff too that was honest shit and
But
open
here's the
minded.
difference, though.
Michelle is more. She's stronger.
Well, yeah,
You think so?
but here's the difference, though. My wife can talk about that shit. If some
In case anybody didn't
dumbass
hear
guy
that.
wants to say shit, they haven't met the fucking Hulk. I'll break that fucker in two.
I seen your
Play my sound. Come, you have to. Where is it?
I don't know if I can find it.
Of course you don't.
Talk amongst yourselves while I look
You
for
got to
it.
find my perfect fucking sound now for that. That was the perfect moment right there.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
There it is.
Well,
But
so
no,
have we
I agree
decided
with you.
that it's because of a personality thing or like an emotion thing?
I think it is. I think it's more of like
So they could still get the sex. So what we're saying is that we think lesbians still want dick, but they don't want what's attached to it.
I just think they feel more of a connection with another female, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe some of them don't even do that. Some of them might just lick each other and that's it. I don't know. I've never actually really.
My whole thing is there's nothing a female can do that I can't do.
We need to find.
Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't do it as good, but I'm telling you, there's nothing she can do that
We
I
need
can't
to find
do.
lesbians.
What? How come you made that sound, Nicole? Why do you think that? Why do you think he's wrong on that?
Are you a lesbian?
Because if you're gay.
I hope people can hear her.
I don't know, but I got to pee, so maybe it's a good time for you to come on the show because I got to take a piss.
What was that? One more time.
If another guy whacked you off, would it be the same as you whacking yourself off?
No, it would be gay.
Yeah, that would be gay.
Gay.
Ha!
What I'm saying is a girl. I don't know what I'm saying, but girls just know more.
Gay.
Nicole, I got to tell you, I give you so much credit for chiming in, but that made absolutely no fucking sense.
Welcome to my fucking world.
I'm sorry, man.
That's every fucking day with me sometimes.
No, a guy whacking me off wouldn't feel the same because that's gay.
Nicole, we love you, but I have no fucking idea what you're talking
Do
about.
you even know? Do you even know what you're saying?
She's a little stoned.
I'm just fucking done.
See, now you guys get what I get at home. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
Going to bed.
Yeah, go have your
Oh,
cheese
my God.
sandwich. I'm done.
Yep, don't talk to
Hey,
me.
can you go pee? Because I gotta. But I
Yeah.
can't do it at the same time as you.
All right. You want to go on the show, Nicole?
Nope.
Oh,
Because I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
So we've decided, I think, that it's an emotional thing for women.
I think that's a
more
big part
so
of it.
than a sex thing.
I think that's a big
and
part of it.
unfortunately, what comes with that is you have to, in order to be for a woman to be with another woman emotionally, but they still like some dong in them.
Yeah.
So they have to put a big
That's
old
the moral of the story. That's what I'm getting at. At the end of the day, you can be a lesbian, but you still like dick, no
Right.
matter what. It's all it comes down to.
All right, I think they all.
There's no way to
yes,
chime.
that's a great point. Whether you're lesbian or not, I think you still like a big old fucking cocker.
Exactly.
But you don't like what comes with it. I think that's the important thing.
You like the coming, but not what comes with it.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway,
a mom So, I mean, because we can't do a show without an OnlyFans article.
Absolutely not. That's how we do it.
A mom who earns more than $150,000 on OnlyFans claims she is being... First of all, I wish they would tell us $150,000 isn't a whole lot. You can do that with a podcast, believe it or not.
That's just how we know.
But in how long is my question? I wish they would have let us know if it was in a month, it was at a year, what was that? Because that could make a big difference. A mom who earns more than $150,000 on OnlyFans claims she is being bullied by other parents at her kid's school.
That right there, right off the headline alone, tells me they're jealous.
Yep.
That's all it comes down to.
Yep.
They're not necessarily jealous of her doing the OnlyFans or even her looks or her body. They're jealous of the money she's making by doing it, and they don't have the fucking balls to show their pussy to make that money.
It's on you, boys.
I'll tell you right now, my mother even said it. Sex sells. She don't listen to the show. She supports us, but she doesn't listen to the show because it's a little too much for her. I get it, but she still supports us. She still bought merch. She goes, I get it, Michael. Sex sells. And it does. It does.
It's been proven fucking for years.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter whether they admit it. Everybody's a pervert out there in one way or another. And sex sells. People love sex, obviously. It's a huge thing. So this mom here runs an OnlyFans account with her husband, is facing the ire of parents who caught her NSFW OnlyFans account. Now, she's not that bad looking. She really doesn't look all that bad.
No, she's definitely a MILF.
I mean, if her page was $5, I might subscribe. I mean, there's a lot of free shit out there, so I got a hard time paying for it.
No, she's good looking.
See what I did there? I got a hard time paying for it.
Yeah. I refuse to go to fucking OnlyFans. I'm not paying for shit.
Well, there's so much free shit out there. Why would you?
Pornhub's still free.
That's what I'm saying. But anyway, this woman, 44 years old, Tiffany. Oh my God, this couldn't be any. I don't like the last name, Poindexter. That can't even be real. That can't. Even, I can't control his computer. I wish But you could see right here. Look at this. I'm not making this up. Poindexter. Who the fuck?
But is all she doing just wearing sexy clothes, or is she doing anything else?
I don't know. I don't know really. But Tiffany Poindexter, 44. Who goes as Miss Poindexter at The Real Miss Poindexter on Instagram, started an OnlyFans as a way to spice up her marriage with her husband, Chris. See, so you got lesbians.
I'm okay with that, though.
Yeah, I mean, now
right, catch me up.
Let's stop right there real quick. She started an OnlyFans to spice up her marriage with her husband. Would you be okay with your wife doing an OnlyFans and showing her full naked body for money?
No, she didn't do it for her husband.
I didn't ask that. I get it. But would you be okay with that? Because I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't either.
I don't want anybody else to see my wife. I don't. No. We've already discussed that. How I wouldn't allow that. I don't like that.
As picky as I am, if I found somebody that I cared about and actually was not picky with,
you want nobody else to see her,
right?
Like that, obviously.
Right.
What would you?
See,
listen. I'm not a scumbag. I'm not like you can't wear anything pretty. I'm not like a controlling person. I just don't want somebody watching my girlfriend play with her fucking vagina.
Yeah. Would you allow that, Matt? If she started an OnlyFans, was making $150,000 a year, would you be okay with that?
It's not even the money.
I want to hear this. I want to hear it.
I think I would, because we've been married now for what, 16, 15 years?
No.
You better get this right, or you're not going to be married anymore. Yeah,
it's 14 years.
I could feel the divorce papers getting typed up as we speak.
Years.
If you get this wrong,
we've been married for
Nicole,
14
is it 14?
years, and we've been together for 16 years.
Good job, you passed. You're getting laid tonight.
Yes, I am.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow, cheese sandwich.
It's still early.
I kind of no. I see. I wouldn't really. I don't think I would mind if it was thing between me and her, and we sat down and we talked about it. Be like, I'm going to do an OnlyFans thing. I'm going to spice up. I think I'd be kind of behind it.
You would be okay with millions of men seeing your woman's privates and playing with herself.
What's the difference, though? I'm the one fucking her. They're not.
I get what you're saying. You got the prize. I get what he's saying, but I still don't agree with it.
But that's my prize for nobody else. It's like, I bought you a gift, and here it is, but I'm not letting you open it.
Until the day she does it or fuck somebody else, then we're going to have a problem. But until then, I don't gonna give a fuck.
To me, you know, that gift analogy that you just used is perfect. If somebody brought me a Christmas gift right now, and before I got in the house, say Matt opened it.
That ruins it.
I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be that immature, but right. It was like, that was my fucking gift.
Yeah.
Why did you open my gift?
So if he has the gift, That's fine. That's his for him only to see.
But maybe that's what they
I also
need.
do appreciate him being open-minded.
Well, absolutely.
But maybe that's what they need to spice it up, though. I mean, I'm not gonna. Don't take this the wrong way, babes. But you know, after being together for 16 years, you know,
you want
boy, you
gotta
gotta
have to do
not
things
blame anything on me.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'm going to take a piss. This is a good time for me. You should have held it.
No.
She said, "Excuse me, I'm going to piss."
I don't do shit to spice stuff up.
I'm not. You didn't let me fucking finish, like always.
No.
Oh God!
You did not let me finish.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to be quiet and let this happen.
You did not let me finish. Can I finish the fucking thing I was saying?
Just a reminder, Matt goes, "You're going to get me divorced." So so people hear this, I have nothing to do with this.
After 16 years of being together, you have to do things to spice things up.
Okay.
So
all right. Here we go. This is perfect. Let's hear your side, and then I want to hear what she has to say, though.
In their case, maybe this is what they want to do to spice shit up. I'm not saying this is what you have to fucking do.
I do see what he's saying right there.
Well, no, because you won't let me fucking finish.
This is not
Wait, we're getting through. They're going to work through this. This is back and forth with Wes and Mike marriage counseling as we speak.
After 16 years, we do things to spice shit up. Because if you
not this, but you do things along these lines to make it spicier. I get what he's saying there.
We do,
and I don't think he meant any offense by it because I do see what he's saying.
We do things to spice things up because if not, just fucking laying in bed doing the same fucking thing, it gets boring after a while.
I get what you mean now.
So yes,
I'm with you on this now. I get what you mean.
Sometimes I'm Mr. Gray.
Yes, he is.
That's what she likes. So that's what we do.
I've seen that thing behind your TV with the hooks on it.
Yes,
still.
Sometimes I'm his whore.
And yes,
that's all right. Yeah, that's good.
We've talked about things and stuff like that. You know, it just that's what we do because you have to. As a couple, you have to do things to spice things up every once in a while.
So while you were gone, Mike, this got pretty heated
because she wouldn't let me fucking finish the fucking statement I was trying to say.
Okay,
I was down there taking a piss, and all I could think about was a song. I'm going through the big D and don't mean Dallas. She got the house, and I got the 2-bedroom mortgage. Matt's going through the big D, and he doesn't mean Dallas.
So I was saying maybe that's what these two sat down
doesn't mean dick.
And they talked about it. So maybe that's what spices up their relationship.
Right.
Maybe that's what gets him off.
We wound down this situation. We got this situation under control.
Did you save his marriage?
I feel like Nicole. I feel like you understand.
No, I saved my own fucking.
I feel like you understand what he's saying,
shut her
right?
fucking mouth because she just keeps talking sometimes.
I feel like you understand what he's saying now,
yes,
right?
I do.
Yeah, and I get what he's saying too.
You got to keep the excitement there.
This OnlyFans thing isn't necessarily the thing that those two should do together.
Yes,
but he sees what they're doing. Maybe those two do other things.
She's keeping the spice or whatever.
So he's admitted that what they do in the bedroom is 50 Shades of Grey shit.
You want to go to the red room?
So instead of doing OnlyFans, which they decided was what was spice up their relationship. Instead of that, they did do you want to go to the fucking green room? You want me to beat you?
It's the red room.
Well, she's already
What
told
does the
me.
red room entail? Not necessarily. I don't want to get into your personal lives too much, but in general, what
you
does
guys are
a
into
red
that shit?
room
You're into that?
entail?
No, I am going to build an actual red room in my house eventually.
Okay.
You guys are both into that?
Yeah, when Junior moved out.
Nicole's over there. When are we going to do that?
No, I've told her. So I'm going to build an actual red room. A room where it's our room where shit gets tied.
And toys.
And shit like that.
And you're on board with this?
Yeah.
And she's even, someday
Good
this
for
will
you
happen.
for admitting to that.
And
I
someday
appreciate
this
that.
will happen.
A lot of people will appreciate that.
I want to tie her up, blindfold her, and with her not knowing, invite a fucking female in to start going to town with her.
Yep.
Without her knowing?
Yeah, but she's okay with it. I mean, is it going to happen tomorrow? Is it going to happen at the end of June? Probably not, but I'm just saying.
It's probably going to happen at the end of June.
The end of June is looking like a good time.
Your dreams are going to come true a lot quicker than you think, Matt.
Welcome to Candyland, motherfucker.
But that kind of shit turns me on. It turns her on.
I
We're
will.
not like beating the fuck out of each other.
I will say I agree with you with what you were saying about that. After a relationship hits a certain point, couple weeks, couple months, a year or two in, when you first meet somebody, you're excited. You want to dress good. You want to smell good. You always get a haircut. You know what I mean? You're trying to impress them. It's exciting. And as time goes on, that just wears off. You start shitting in front of each other. You don't care if you fucking smell. It's just, but I see what you're saying. You got to keep that spark somehow after 4 years, 2 years, 10 years. After a while, you have to do something to keep that spark, to keep you guys feeling that love, I guess.
We're already above the average now. I mean, we're going on 16 years of being together. This is by far my longest relationship ever.
Yeah, Michael.
And it's been fucking working.
Do you think it will be your longest relationship?
It's
or do you
my
think
only relationship. I'm not.
Good answer.
I'm not getting divorced.
Boy,
good answer.
He's good.
I'm not getting divorced.
Talk about it. If we get divorced next time, we're marrying for money.
Yeah. But no, I'm not getting divorced. I love my wife.
That's why she's staying with him. She knows he's running into money.
She keeps me happy. She keeps me grounded. But yes, we got to do things to spice shit up. I don't care what you say. Two fucking people after 16 years cannot sit in the same fucking bed and just go, yeah. No, you got to do shit. Because
100%.
In the beginning, it was new.
He's right. I'm not going to argue.
I mean, like he was saying, it was new. It was fun.
It was exciting.
It's still fun, but you got to do something.
Which that just happens naturally over time. Either it's not that he's any like different or less fun or you. It's just unfortunately over time those things change or you change.
And that's a good way to look at it because some girls look at that like it is your fault or your fault.
No.
The other guy.
No.
I'm glad you guys look at that because some relationships end because they think the other person is being boring, and it's not so much that they're being boring. It's just that you've been with that person for 15 fucking years, so they're all like divorce, instead of trying to figure it out.
I mean, we watch porn all the time.
That's why you have to communicate.
So this brings up something with me, which is a little bit maybe too like emotional for the show, and maybe too slow, but listen, so with that said, do you think that a relationship should be easy or should be work? There's two type of people. Some people say relationships take work.
No.
Other people say it should come natural.
No, it's 100% fucking work. You have to work at it.
You think so?
You have
to. I think the beginning will come natural.
Yep.
You'll just meet somebody and know that that's your person.
Yep.
However, after you meet them and become a couple, that's when the work takes in. I think when they say it needs to be natural, that's not forever. That's for when you meet somebody. It's just natural that you fall in love or meet somebody that you have common interests with. But after 2 fucking years, it's work. It's work to stay together.
You have to get past the lust stage.
Right.
That's just
the honeymoon.
Yes.
You gotta get past that.
Which you say all the time, the honeymoon stage.
Yeah.
After that, it's all downhill unless you work at it.
You have to work.
Cheap fucking beer.
It is. I'm not going to lie.
You brought your own fucking beer.
I love my wife more now than I did when I fucking married her. I know it sounds.
You were
Boy,
so
he's
fucking
getting. He's
good.
really laying it on now.
I know it
And
sounds.
I said something about emotional. She goes, "Oh God!" Now listen to her husband.
I know it sounds fucked up, but
trying to get laid.
no,
He's looking for a cheese sandwich and some pussy.
He's not trying. He's not trying to get laid, Nicole. He's trying to get another girl in the bedroom.
Oh my fucking god!
Look at now we're getting Matt worked up.
Listen,
Now we're getting Matt
he's
worked
gonna
up.
play with us.
Will you fucking fuck my wife then? I don't know what to tell you. I don't give. You fucking do it. All right?
I'm not.
You're not that guy,
I
pal.
know.
Trust me. You're not that guy.
I know it sounds fucked up, but I love my wife more now than when we first met, when we first got married. I loved her then when we got married, but
Holy shit, you just
love
really
grows. And the only way it grows is by fucking working at it.
Why do you think you love her more now? And I'm not trying to bust your balls. What do you think that is? Why? Just
because she
just from growing together.
Together. I mean,
I grew up.
she's grew up. I grew up. She's seen my bad side. I've seen her bad side. She's stuck to him. Dude, there's been so many times we could have just fucking we're done, walked away, but we chose not to. We chose to sit down.
So that made the love stronger.
Yeah.
Don't be a little bitch.
I think it does. Hey, whore.
Hey, whore.
Hey, whore. Yeah, I think it does, and that's what.
Hey, whore. Right now.
Huh?
You're getting very sentimental right now.
No, I'm not getting sentimental. It's how I feel about it.
I think something's going on with Matt. He was real sentimental about, remember, coming on the show and being friends with you guys and part of the team.
Yeah.
And I love my wife so much. Are you going through something, buddy?
No,
You are one pathetic
Hey, when we get off the air, you can talk to us behind closed doors, dude. We're here for you. Anything you're going through.
Find ice cream and some cookies.
Yeah, anything you're going through, feel free to vent to us.
Oh.
So listen, what is a red room?
Red room.
Now, is a red room the same thing as like?
Have you read 50 books or 50 books?
No.
50,
You haven't watched it?
Have you watched the
Have you
movie?
watched it?
No, I think I watched like 15 minutes of it, and probably
The
started
movie
fucking.
is nothing like the books. The books are fucking. The only time
books are a lot better than the movie because
that was the
As weird as
the
it
second
sounds-
only time I ever got laid without asking for is when she was reading those fucking books.
That's the Nicole. You saying the books are better, and then you doing that sound, that oof sound.
Yeah.
That's the importance of being a good sexter. I think.
That's the importance of a dildo and a real dick. Is the oof and ah.
That's right. That's right. Uh-huh.
I think what I've been told, the 50 Shades of Grey series, the whole Red Room, it's about the sex, but it's about the love, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yes.
I've never watched it.
It's about the love, but
because they're so in love. I guess that they do this stuff. I don't.
It's also about.
Wait, Nicole has something.
It's also about taking control.
Can you come up here, Nicole, and tell
Yes.
us so we can hear you?
Come.
But I want to make
I
sure the
gotta get
people.
more
Your
hear
husband
you.
is telling you to come.
People
so come.
know you enough
Come
now.
on.
They know you
Let's
enough
go.
now.
They do. You've been on.
Here we go.
Matt, will you grab some bottles if you're going out there, bud?
Well, I just want her opinion on it because she keeps saying it and she's got some good opinions.
Put the fucking. Put the fucking.
She's got good opinions, but I don't know if people can hear
All
her.
right,
or
she
not.
don't.
You get there.
So to you, what is a red room? These guys are saying some emotional stuff. Do you
No.
you don't think so at all?
You can hear us a little easier with those on. I'm just saying, though.
That is the truth.
I'm not busting your balls.
No, that is the truth.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to.
stage fright.
Although I will tell you, I am the one that's creepy and make women feel uncomfortable. So you might want to put those on.
You want to put
If you don't, I'm going to fucking tie you up with them.
fucking headphones.
I'll fucking tie you up. with them right
I know
now.
it gets weird, don't he?
Yeah. I'll take this fucking cord and put it
I've
on
done
your
36
neck.
of these fucking things
You
with
like
them.
to be fucking choked?
Well, sometimes.
So yeah, all right, let's hear it.
The red room is where you get to close the door and become someone.
Oh, so it's like a role play thing
Not
to
even
you.
a role play. It's like
You can just like
submissive and stuff like
basically
that.
no
Let's-
judgment.
I want to hear
and
what you have to
it's
say.
no judgment and
It's
just.
a toy room. You get to try new things.
Why couldn't you do that in a regular bedroom? Though I want like.
I have a mind.
I think the red room.
I didn't mean I didn't mean necessarily you, but in general, like. Okay, so you say toys. You can't use a toy in your bed, and I'm not trying to get in your business.
No, I think it's all just because of the movie and the books.
It is
People
like the
say
hype of it?
People say red room because we want to do. I think it's almost like a. What is that? A euphemism? Is that the right word for that? It's like people just use that to talk about BDSM. Is that what it is? BDSM.
I think.
Yes, that's
When people like use whips and chains and stuff like that. I think we instead of saying BDSM, we just say red room.
Yeah.
type
Do
of
people
thing.
think? Do people think because you go in the red room and do it that it's not real? If that makes sense, like you're not into whips and chains if you don't do it in your bedroom. Like if you go in the red room and do it.
Wait!
It's like
While he's gone, have you ever caught him masturbating?
Absolutely, you had to have.
Not by him.
I want him to hear this on the show.
What do you mean?
But not now.
How do you not masturbate by yourself?
Well, he'll be masturbating and then I'll be masturbating next to each other.
Yeah, but you've never like walked in like holy fuck.
No.
Okay,
Never,
All right. I just
never
wanted to get
caught
that out
him.
while he was downstairs.
Come home from work early or whatever, and be like, "What the fuck? You
No, he
couldn't
knows
wait
what
for
time I
me?"
come home.
Huh?
He knows what time I come home.
That's why he gets it
He'd
done
be
before.
done. Quick.
He's
In
already
and out.
he's already eaten the cheese sandwich by the time she gets home.
Nicole, do you think Nicole? Look at him. He comes up with 2 boxes of beer under his arm. He's got the Merica hat. his
So
hel-
much
his-
for not drinking on the show. If everybody, thank you, Matt.
Oh, you know we got to get him for the
You're
thing.
having more Coronas.
We got to get you for the pizza thing. Is one of those helmets with the 2 beer bottle things on it on the thing of it.
I have one. So
Do you?
I had it years ago. It's somewheres, whether it's in storage.
See
at
if
my
you can
father-
find that
I'm
for
telling
him.
you, I had one.
That'd be
And it had the
awesome.
straws that come down to one single straw.
That'd
so
be
you
awesome.
essentially drink out of both beers.
So
at
what
once.
did I miss when I was gone?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all.
I don't.
We've decided though that a red room is not really. When we say red room, we don't really. It's not really that big of a deal. You could do it in your bedroom.
Yeah.
It's more about just BDSM. I think I'm saying that
yeah.
right. I don't know.
But I wanted to make an actual red room.
So Nicole, you like to get whipped? Because I don't like.
Well,
that.
maybe she's never had it done, but she's willing to try it. That's the thing.
Do you have to go back?
Well, that's what
on?
we're asking her.
I'm not going back on.
Do you? Does that? Because to me, that is not enjoyable at all.
Yeah, I'm not a big pain guy.
It has to be in the. It's not. You can't just be like go in the room and just whip the girl.
No.
Well, no, it's all part of it, right? It's got to be
not
worked
whipping,
up.
It's not
not
whipping
like
to the
whipping where
point
you
where
leave a
you're trying to
fucking
beat the
mark.
shit out of her.
It's just like a little.
Love tap.
But so the change is, if I couldn't, it wouldn't excite me. I don't think I've never done it, so I guess maybe I wouldn't know. But just looking at it, it wouldn't excite me to tie somebody up and hit them with a whip.
Me neither. Nor would it be the reverse.
Like I said, I've never.
It's not like whipping, like where I'm.
I know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Like
I tie her up. She's on the bed. She's like
something like this.
Let's hear it for our lady listeners. Let's hear.
Tickle her with feathers and
describe.
All right, now this
let's
is
see
what
how
I
you
do.
good are.
This is what I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's like a really good night. Like we'll put some porn on. We'll start watching. We'll get all hot. And
how does
shit.
this start? Do you guys?
I hope your
do you guys
son
do
doesn't-
some flirting and
I
shit
hope your
before?
son doesn't listen to the show.
No.
He doesn't.
We're like,
So this is just starts. This isn't like a flirting thing.
Tonight.
yeah, like we're just,
Oh, it's happening tonight. It's happening tonight.
we're just like getting drunk.
Yeah.
Right
He's already
now,
taken the blue pill.
and we're just gonna go into the fucking.
I can
room.
tell.
You what?
We're just gonna go into the room later,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna start watching a little bit of porn. And she'll start getting all high. She'll be like, "Oh, where's my toys?" I'm like, "All right, go get them," because of course she always asks for the toys after I'm in fucking bed instead of while I'm up walking around.
Not
doing
tonight.
everything else.
That's to make you earn it.
Not
She's
tonight.
She wants to see how much
So
you
then,
want it.
we'll watch it. And she get hot and heavy, and then I'll start like tying her up, and then she'll get me tied, and then I'll start.
So
like,
you guys already basically do this a little bit.
yeah, I'm kind of like it's not like whipping her, be like I think something.
So
like,
this is before the sex.
yeah, and I was like sort of like smacking.
Are you tied up at this point?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes
The foreplay, I'm okay. I like the foreplay, but it's the like I tell you, the tying up and the
You're in the
even.
mood, and he just turns around, and he just like smacks your ass, and then grabs it.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like light love taps on the pussy a little bit.
Yeah, but I feel like
added.
this gray room, red room thing is a lot more than just a smack in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it is, but it isn't though.
Well, it depends on what your red room is.
I mean, some people like the whole like fucking like barely fucking breathing, like choking.
Well, I see on porn they got
shit
these
like
girls
that.
like upside down, hanging from chains and shit. That's fucking weird.
No.
That's
This
like
is
true. What is it?
They're like
BDSM.
actually hurt. There's like blood and shit.
Yeah, that's a bit
God.
much. I mean,
like no, we had like this like one little whip thing. It's got a bunch of like little like leather like
this on my purse.
strings or whatever.
Like tassels.
Yeah, like tassels, and I was like
All right.
rubbing on her body, and then she'll be all like, "Ha and I maybe give like a little, real quick on her pussy, and then she's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, you whip right, and then you whip the puss with
But
that?
not hard though.
not hard.
It's not hard.
Yeah, but you do like a little.
Yeah, and it drives her
and
crazy.
not
if
trying
you
to
will.
not trying to get too personal, but this
Yes,
turns
we are.
you on. You enjoy this as well,
No, we're getting personal.
or is
right
it,
now.
or at this particular point, is it about her pleasure, or you
no.
both enjoy it?
It's more about her pleasure.
But
It's
you
not-
do enjoy it as well.
Yes, because then my pleasure is I'm trying to fucking cram my cock in her mouth, going like that.
That'll be in the beginning of the show.
Matt brought it back. Matt brought it back.
Yeah, he brought it right back to the back and forth style.
That's his go-to move.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
the go-to. The
Yeah.
go-to.
Go-to.
Or no, what I really like is when I tie her up and I fucking.
How do I spell? Oh,
I think you put an A with a bunch of G and H's
I
after
literally
it.
put A with a bunch of G's after it.
But no, what I really like though is when I tie her up and then I just fucking put the toy down there. We got this one toy that just like it's like looks like a little toothbrush celebrator thing.
Oh, just an ad spot for the. I wish we got to talk to Michelle and find out what that thing was called that she was talking about.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I see the rose thing. You guys got to look into
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
But
we gotta look that
I'll
up.
get that in there, and she's tied up, and she can't
rose.
move. And she can't move.
The thing
Why?
that
Because
I know.
she's tied up.
And she's tied up, and I keep going and going. She goes fucking crazy, and then she's squirting all over the fucking place.
So it's like a
and shit
tease
like that.
thing. You're a squirter. You're a squirter. Oh my god, that's.
Sometimes.
She found
she's
out
a
by
squirter.
accident. She found out one time by accident. She didn't know what the fuck she did. She calls her cousin. She's like, I think I pissed myself. And she's
They
like,
claim
no.
they claim that every girl is. It just gotta. It's got to be like the right mood and moment. Like they claim every girl can do it, but you got to right.
She's a
mood.
squirter.
That's the only way I'll finish. I won't finish until she fucking squirts.
So that you like that. That's
Yeah.
You're such a gentleman.
Because I know if she's squirting,
Such
she
a
got
fucking
off at least
gentleman.
once. And then I can fucking get
I
off
like
real
when they
quick.
do it and I'm in them.
Yes, no.
I like when they squirt when I'm in them.
Actually, no. I like when she squirts and then I put it in right after. It's like the
Oh,
wettest
yeah.
fucking thing you'll ever
Oh,
feel.
it's like a slip and slide.
Oh, yeah.
You can't last more than 2 seconds
No,
after that.
Now I want to
Once that
reverse
goes
this.
in-
What are you doing to him in the red room? Do you do anything, or does he do all the red room?
Does he get tied up?
so
does
it's
he
a
get whipped in his
it's
cock?
so
or-
it's a control thing.
It's him on me.
So it's a control thing.
Yeah.
He
So
takes
he's-
control in the red room.
She's the submissive and he's the aggressor, or however you want
and
to
that's
word
the way it goes in this red room.
And eventually, I would like to get a point in our relationship, which might take some time, where I can tie her up and do that shit.
It might take some
We
time.
were just talking. You just tied her up and did this. We
No,
were just,
no, but I would like to. when I have her tied up, bring someone else to come in, like another female.
Oh, well, you left that part out just now.
Well, because you won't let me finish. You're like my fucking wife.
But she doesn't let you finish. You just said it.
Nobody lets anybody. We talk over everybody the entire fucking show.
I've been trying not to. I've been trying to.
You're literally just. And I've done it to you the whole time. He's doing it to me. I'm doing it to you. You're doing it to him. You're doing it to me. I'm doing it. We're fucking. It's a circus.
None of us are finishing.
I like to have her tied up, and then eventually have a girl come in and take over when she's blindfolded, not even know. Right then and there.
You do that, you just can't tell me ahead of time.
No shit.
Don't you heard that?
I gotta find one first. You know how hard it is?
Don't you think she would know though? Because it's supposedly a girl's got the different touch. So as soon as the girl came in, she's gonna know. According to what she was saying, girls know what girls like and girls feel. So if she doesn't know, the second she touches her pussy or licks
cheese
it,
touch.
And I know how weird this is though, but I can seriously just
you're like American cheese, and the girl sneaking in would be the Velveeta.
Yes.
So she's gonna know.
But I know how weird this is though, and a lot of guys be like, "Well, you're crazy when you say this," but like, no, I could probably just sit there and watch that and be perfectly fine.
Watch what again?
Her with another chick,
yeah,
and not try to even stick my dick in.
I enjoy watching a girl masturbate.
Yeah,
I do too. I like watching her masturbate too.
I could get off watching a girl masturbate.
But I don't need to have, like, everyone's like, well, you got to fuck the other girl. I'm like, no, I just want to watch that other girl fuck around with
I
my
don't
wife.
think I could ever get past having somebody else touch my girl, no matter what, though. Even if it is another girl.
I don't think the girl would bother me, but
I'm
a
not
man
opposed-
definitely would.
A man would. A man would bug
I
the
can
fuck out of
guarantee
me.
you say that, but I can guarantee you, I know you. If it came right down to it, I don't think you'd let it happen.
You could be right. You're probably right.
I don't think you'd let it happen. I just think that.
No, you're probably right.
I don't think you would allow
doubt
it either because it would bother you as much as it would bother me.
In this mindset right now, it wouldn't bother me, but I do agree with you. I think you're probably right when it came down to it.
It could be a week from now. I'll get a text like, Bob, I had, fucking Susie and Samantha in the bedroom and you're dating Samantha. And it'd be
Or
like, yeah, I
Snapchat.
couldn't.
Yeah.
We couldn't let them touch each other.
Oh,
Or
boy.
Snapchat.
Snapchat is, what's the word? What did we hear from across the lawn?
Oh, what was it?
Snapchat is what?
How'd we all forget
Snapchat? I know. Snapchat
Too many beers.
is the devil or something, she
Yeah,
said.
it's bad
Yeah.
or no
Yes.
good, or something.
Snapchat's no good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Anyway, we got on this big, huge, long rant. This is why one or two articles is good because this
You're
is
right.
what we do.
Yep.
Back to Miss Old Poindexter. Can't stand her name.
What even happened about her?
We got talking because she said she did it for her husband, and then we got on this big thing about.
I think she's kind of hot. Listen,
She's not
this
bad.
middle picture right here where she's in this flannel.
No.
Take away the head. I think that is hot.
We talked.
I think like this picture this picture is hotter in her face. But if you switch like that face to there,
I think the little schoolgirl outfit's the hottest one.
We talked.
that's hot, too.
You and I talked about this on a show before, where we say we like in just one of our button-down shirts or something. How
Yep.
sexy!
Yeah,
that
you're
is.
right.
And
Yeah, we have brought that up.
That is fucking hot.
a pair of their
Absolutely.
doesn't have to be thongs like booty shorts or like girls just nice looking underwear and a
Granny panties.
or actually after one of our shows there was a chick here in a flannel and a pair of my boxers that
That's
looked
Oh, later
Yes.
that night?
one night, a night,
That
one
night?
a night,
We know what night
and
it
that was hot. It was
That is-
very hot.
Was it?
It's probably a listener. She probably heard me talking about that.
Did it turn you
In
on?
fact, absolutely.
Yeah, that's hot when they do that.
What?
You're special.
Why am I special?
Because you just are.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that like that. Me and Mike alone like it.
Absolutely, I agree. I do.
I don't get it. Speak on it. Let's hear. I want to hear what you got to. What's your thoughts?
Let's just move on.
We let you express your feel. We can't
Right.
express what we like.
All right, let's hear your thoughts.
No, I know. No,
Are
I'm
we not
gonna-
allowed to talk on our
I'm
show
not-
about what we like, Matt?
Not anymore.
Apparently not.
This is the takeover.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Well, let's hear it.
Hear what?
Don't be scared. What do you got to
No,
say?
the chick that was wearing a flannel in your boxers.
What about it?
Did it happen just recently?
Fairly.
Like within the last couple weeks?
Fairly.
Yes, it is. I know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay. We
you're
got to.
getting there, Wes. I'm proud of you. I'm
He's
proud of
been
you,
pushing
Wes.
me on
Listen,
this.
basically, if they
I'm
come,
proud of you, Wes.
if they come here, they get fucked. That's the bottom line.
I'm proud. Well, no, they didn't get fucked that night.
Not anymore.
I'll tell you, yeah, exactly.
Not anymore. I haven't changed, man.
It's the second date they get it.
That's why.
Did it
This is,
happen on the second date?
that's why we call this. I don't date. I don't
after
date.
the wood cutting at my house and Easter dinner.
Don't get him
Did it
started.
happen that night?
Don't get him started.
You stuck it in that night, didn't you?
You're gonna get him going. You fucker then. I don't. You fucking do it then. If you want fucking. Don't get him going again. You know he can't handle it.
Why did I just get
Leave him
fucking
alone. Let her wear your fucking flannel then. You fucker. I don't know what to tell you. You do it.
Because you're a fucking asshole.
Oh, what happened here?
I don't even know what the fuck I
Matt
did
just
now.
got hit. Matt just got slapped for
He
something.
didn't even know what happened. I didn't even know what
I
happened.
didn't really either.
What'd he do, Nicole?
Oh, that was so
She
funny,
doesn't even
Bub.
fucking know right now.
If you think you could do it better than you, fucker.
No,
I know.
not me. I'm
Neither one of you. Mike, Nicole thinks she can fuck her better. Anybody think you can
I'm
fuck her
not
better?
fucking
Fuck her then.
anybody.
I didn't. That's
I'm
not
just
what
very happy for West. Took the second date. You fucking stuck it.
There was no dating. There's no dates. I don't date.
That was a fucking date. You
I
came into
don't
my house.
date.
You cut trees down. Then you had Easter fucking dinner at my house.
That's what we talk about where there's no emotion. It's just fucking. That's
After starting with this spicy hobby on Reddit,
Poindexter.
they moved to creating an OnlyFans after seeing the popularity of their content.
Give her a pearl necklace. Oh, that picture's hot.
Yes, it is.
She looks better in the red lingerie one, too.
Mrs. Poindexter can be seen cooking or cleaning in lingerie on her OnlyFans. Is that all she does?
Right there.
If that's
She's
all she
44.
does, there's nothing bad about what she does. If that's all she does,
She's 44. Wow, good for her.
I
Yeah,
don't like her
she
last
looks good.
name.
No,
Poindexter.
I don't know. I think that's fake.
That's her fake.
Is that her husband?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's fake.
look at her husband. He's the Poindexter. That's where she got her married name from.
Oh my
He's a
God.
fucking lucky man if that's her fucking husband.
He looks like a sailor. I feel like he has a 38-foot sloop.
He wears the shoes, the boat shoes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's a fucking creeper.
Yeah.
No, that's me.
Tiffany and Chris are
Son of a bitch!
that couldn't work. I don't know what's going
Boy,
on.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what right there.
Tiffany and Chris are parents to 3 boys. Oh God!
So apparently we got an OnlyFans
Listen,
we got to look for.
People don't really understand what we're
But
laughing
we
at.
know.
We do.
Trust me.
And I'll explain it to them. I have neighbors that are Tiffany and Chris. So if they ever hear this show and they hear us talking about
is their
Tiffany and
name
Chris,
really Tiffany and Chris?
they're gonna think I'm talking about them right now, and that's what it blows my mind.
Well, if they go to YouTube, they'll see it's an article. And
hopefully,
ironically
yeah.
enough,
If you guys are listening right now, go to YouTube and find out that this is not actually about you guys. So please don't kick me out of my house.
yeah, please don't watch him when he checks his mail.
Tiffany and Chris are parents to 3 boys aged 8 to 12 who go to the school in the community. Parents complaining
hot there, too.
to the principal and forwarded Tiffany's images to the principal. Don't be a bunch of fucking busybodies and forward people's shit. Let them live their fucking
That's
life.
with social media. She's on OnlyFans. What do you think is going to happen?
Tiffany also stated receiving a string of messages and voicemails asking her to leave the school and targeted her children.
And the only reason why they know they're on OnlyFans is because their fucking pervert husbands
Right.
are on there and
Right.
they got caught.
100%.
Yep.
And they're pissed off that their husbands are beating meat to some other chick.
And that's the reason we brought this up, is because of what we talked about in the beginning of the show, where jealous people were bullying Michelle about being on the show, only because they're not open-minded enough to talk about the shit. They're too fucking afraid of it. It goes hand in hand with this, what we're talking about. These people watch her shit, or else how would you even know she had a fucking OnlyFans?
I could tell you right now, if Michelle had an OnlyFans, that fucking guy would have been beating his meat to her OnlyFans.
Absolutely.
I don't give a fuck if he's
And then you would have been
step
hating her,
godson
too.
or what. I'll tell you right now.
We might be working on there. You remember that thing where I said she had an OnlyFans and a Pornhub? I was just fucking around to see what people
Well, I
would
will
say.
for this, Michelle.
Well,
probably do it now.
took the fuck off.
Michelle, when you listen, if you do start one, I tell you right now, us 3 had better get a free subscriction. I'm just saying.
I'll
You-
be the bodyguard.
You have a free subscription.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Whether you know it or not.
Well, but you know what I mean. We're not paying.
So here's a text message. Apparently somebody sent this to Tiffany. You need to stop your bullshit. Have your husband call me. He commented how much he liked, and it's blanked out. I can't read it. And my photo on our anniversary. Something has visited my friends, and you are an embarrassment to the school and your kids. And that's exactly what this
Because
guy
she
said
called
about
her
embarrassment to your town.
You're an
Because she
embarrassment
called
to
her
your
husband
town.
The whole
The
fucking
fucking
town.
thing is, the town, right? Exactly. The whole town commented on her shit. She's not embarrassing at all, and we're proud of her for doing it.
And that chick's husband called her, or that chick caught her husband fucking jerking off to her.
We were led to your photos by someone who found them on the internet. Exactly.
Yep, my husband.
Exactly. How do you find them if you're not on fucking...
I walked in on him when he was in the bathroom jerking off to you.
Yep. Yep.
That's funny. Nicole told us she did that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When?
You had a cheese sandwich in one hand and your dick in the other.
I haven't jerked off in a while, though.
Liar.
Really?
I actually haven't.
When's the last time? It's been about a week for me.
Yeah, let's hear it. Last time you
It's been
jerked
about
off.
4 or 5 days
Probably
for me.
been almost 2 weeks.
Liar.
Really?
Swear to
No
God.
way.
Yes. It's
Nicole,
hard.
are you... I've been with girls. Of course, she was a fucking lunatic. The one we always talk about because
You don't have to worry about her now. She's gone.
She gives me all sorts of fucking material.
She moved away.
Oh, did she finally move? Perfect.
Just the other day.
How do you know this?
I stalk people too.
All right.
He's a creeper.
Creeper. I need that sound effect. Are you one of those girls that don't that get mad if your husband watches porn and jerks off? Does that piss you off?
Oh, no. Actually, I'm sorry. I jerked off fucking last Sunday.
There you go.
Next to her.
Easter Sunday? Was
Yeah.
that the egg in the basket?
Yes, Easter Sunday.
Was that the egg in the basket?
I tried rolling over to have sex with her. She was like, no. So I just started fucking
Did she have a headache?
No.
Because you have the cure for that.
Absolutely.
Before.
It's like there's Robitussin in
We
that
had
dick.
sex the night before, but I was horny the next morning when I woke up. So for some reason, if we have sex the night before, I wake up fucking horny.
Not always.
And I want to fuck again. Well, last Saturday or last Sunday, I tried that. She's like, no. I was like, I was going to jerk
I'm
off.
telling you right now, the saying goes, and I mean it. I'm a pretty good dog, but if you don't pet me once in a while, I ain't staying on the porch. If you don't give me sex when I want it, I'll go find somebody that will.
Yeah.
Point fucking blank. I don't give a shit.
No,
I don't
she's
give a
actually
shit.
No, we had sex the night before. We just
Well,
didn't have it
when
that
if I want it the next morning too, you would best give it up because if not, I'll leave the house and I will find somebody that will.
I know that's actually really a big turn on for me. While she was laying there asleep, or she wasn't asleep, she knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But me jerking off, that was actually a turn on for me. That she knew I was jerking off, and I was like petting her ass while I was.
That's
kind of
hot sometimes.
It
Mutual
is.
masturbation.
My ass out close.
It wasn't mutual though.
Well, she knew he was doing
She
it.
knew I was doing it. I was rubbing her ass.
Oh, you're right though. Mutual would be her doing it too.
And I was rubbing her tits and rubbing her ass, and I was jerking off. I had a good time with
It would
that.
be good if you did that and then you finished on her or in her mouth or something.
Well,
So you don't. So Nicole, you don't get mad about that at all. If you like caught him with watching porn, masturbating, it doesn't bother you at all.
Nope.
Okay.
Not at all.
Most any chick that I know probably wouldn't be bothered by that either. A few though, I think it does bother them.
Mm-hmm.
They're insecure.
Right, you're right. They are insecure, and I think they feel like it's a cheating thing because you're looking at other girls.
I wouldn't care if she was
Because you're looking at other girls while you're doing it.
I wouldn't care if she was getting herself off, but normally when she's doing it, she's looking at other girls too when she's getting herself off.
That's true.
Well, you're lucky like that.
Yeah.
So whatever happened to old Tiffany here? She's
Wonder Woman.
Boy, she looks good
She's
there.
not. No, she doesn't. Actually, those fucking heels don't go. With
Well, no, I think her face looks good now.
I don't like her in that
I'm
one
a
at
face
all.
person. Body or face, Matt?
Body.
Really? So you'll take a girl with an ugly face with a good body over the alternative?
I don't know now.
Mike,
I can't answer that.
Nicole,
I'm usually not stumped.
face or body? What's more important to you?
It's got to be the whole package. It can't be one or the other.
I would go face, but to an extent.
No,
If she was a big, huge fatty and had a pretty face, no.
But
well, we've talked about on the show. I don't care about big tits. I'm more of an ass guy. I guess I want to say I'm more of a.
How do you
like? You have to have a cute face, a pretty face.
How do you really answer that though? Think about it. If she has a absolutely gorgeous face, which we know, we've seen it or whatever, and then she's a bigger girl, which some people are. We're not. So let's just say she's fucking 500 pounds, but her face is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell!
But then you have a hideous face, but she's got a fucking smoking little teeny body. Which way? How do you do that? I can't answer that.
I can't. You're right.
It's hard for
I
me.
want to lean towards face. People always say this, like, oh, but you talk, you're like, oh, she's ugly. Well, and then somebody else will be like, she's got a great body, though. That's not enough for me.
I mean, I know they say that it's not the face you fuck, it's the fuck you face.
It's neither one for me. It's about what they make me feel in my heart.
Oh my God. That should have been for the ending of the show. Too bad we weren't at the end. We could have ended it there with Matt being. I don't know what's going on with him, but we're going to have to talk to him after the show.
Hey, whore.
I got to tell you right now.
Yeah.
I think something is going on with him.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting a little concerned about you, Matt.
No, wait till the end of June. Wait till the end of June. You're going to be like, Matt, I got you a lawyer because you're going to be divorced by the time you go home on fucking
We're
Tuesday.
probably all going to need one by the end of that night.
Yeah, you're
Not West, though.
You want me to bring the cuff? I got a cuffs. You want me to bring some cuffs? We might need them.
Oh, yeah.
That's for the That's for the ones that say no.
What is it?
They don't have a choice.
The cuffs?
They don't have a choice. You want me to
Dude,
cuff
you're
you?
so
You really
fucking
don't-
weird.
You
dude.
really don't have a fucking
No,
choice.
I'm not doing this thing at the end of June if you're bringing cuffs for girls that say no.
Oh, that
well, then I'm
Is
not
that
even
what you
coming.
said?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That part's weird.
No,
Holy fuck.
I'm put them in the trunk of the car and take them to the hotel.
What? That's even weirder.
Dude,
I would put him in the trunk of the car, take him to the hotel. And
Yeah, where the fuck else am I going to put them?
No, we're not friends no
If we
more.
put them in the car with us, they're
I'm
going to
not-
scream the whole time.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you want me to put them? I don't want to hear them.
Here we go. Holy fuck.
What the fuck? I'm trying to help us out here.
You're trying to get us in jail is what you're doing. That's called rape. When you bring a girl against her will.
That's only if she's alive to tell about it.
Or kidnapping.
Oh my fucking god.
Who said she's going to leave the hotel?
You better-
Alive.
You're not that guy,
You
pal.
better edit that part
You're
out.
not that guy.
No, you better
Chris,
leave that in.
Tiffany's husband, is the one who manages
Let them all know.
You see,
the
she's hot
account
there.
and was quick to reach out. Oh, the husband manages the account.
Good for him.
Quick to. That's what I'm gonna manage.
Trust me when I tell
Michelle's
you,
account.
he doesn't manage everything.
No.
He might think he does, but he doesn't understand.
Well, what does she do though? They just she just
Well, according to that thing we read, it was like, she cleans and cooks or something.
in sexy clothes. That's all.
I wouldn't pay for
It
that.
ain't like she's getting bent over and getting a fucking gaping asshole with two cocks in her ass.
I guess, okay, so to go full circle here, I don't mind if that, I don't think that would bother me if a girl
No,
just did
because she's
that.
not doing
Yeah.
anything.
Right. Now, it would bother me if she was like masturbating and going crazy, doing all that shit.
Yes.
But to be in the kitchen and lingerie cooking,
Or with two
I would.
cocks.
I think I would. I would imagine, dude.
DP.
The fucking that whole end of the table sometimes.
What's the problem?
He's as creepy as you are. Is the problem?
We'll just edit it out. You're the master editor.
Tell me
Fix
I
it.
don't feel like a cock.
Just fucking take it out. Yeah.
Times 2.
Oh boy,
Oh, you like a big cock?
I can't.
You want a big cock?
I can't find these quick enough.
For all the ejaculate.
You like that one?
And no, babe, I'm not an asshole. It's
That
all
got
for
the
the
belly
fucking show.
laugh out of him.
Get fucked.
So that's enough of them. They cook and clean, and he manages, and they make some.
Let's
money.
do some would you rathers, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Would you rather?
Are you gonna do your little funny dance?
It's not for this, dummy.
What's it for?
The sex segment. We don't even do that
knows
anymore.
nothing about the show.
He doesn't. And he wants to be part of the circle.
He could be part of the circle, but it ain't gonna be the show.
It'd be the.
You ever been skiing, Matt?
It'll be the
Yeah,
jerk.
well, yeah, I have. Well,
You've
not
been-
me. I
remember-
haven't done the skiing.
That made me think, though. Remember that?
Tell the story in the car when I know what you're saying.
I don't remember the details of it, but all I remember it was you or I. And
knew it.
We just said, "Do you want to go skiing?" And it took her a minute to realize what we were saying.
I feel like her name was Shelby.
I feel like we were at a hotel room. We were not in a car though.
We went to a. Yes, we were to Harry Johnson's.
We were
on
Harry
Central
Johnson.
Avenue,
and we were
the old Henry
Holy
Johnson's
shit.
on Central
I
Avenue.
know where that is.
We ended up there.
We had asked her, "Do you want to go skiing?" And it took her a minute to realize what
She was
we
a blast.
Well,
She
yes.
had a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Did she go skiing?
No.
no.
Oh. Well, it didn't work out for you guys then.
She had a great sense of humor, but not such a sex drive. That wasn't there. The sense
maybe.
of humor took over all of it.
She went skiing, but she went in a circle because I had to sleep while Wes got jerked off. She only had the one stick. She was going in a circle.
She wasn't that good looking, but she was a blast.
she-
She was like an awesome friend.
She was cool. I think you're right, Shelby. That is exactly
Shelby,
her name.
or there was another girl that we hung out with. We always felt the same
Yeah,
way.
but I'm
about,
telling
I
you,
can't-
that's
I think
her.
it was Shelby, blonde. She was a blonde.
I'm telling
Yep.
you, yes.
Yep.
I'd almost like to find her again and hang
Me
out.
too.
Get her on the show.
Sure.
She was cool as. How did we meet her? Who was that through? Was that the Colony days?
Yes, that was through. She was a friend of yes,
Yeah. I know. Yeah, okay. I'd loved it. She was cool. She was
Yeah.
cool.
Listen, I got to go to the bathroom. You guys are going to have to take over on this. I lined this up here. I don't know.
I
what
remember
you're gonna
my first
pick,
beer.
but okay, I know I broke the seal, so Matt can see what we're talking about here. But have at it, boys.
All right. Would you rather spank or restrain your partner during sex.
Well, we just went over that with
we
you.
all know that one, yeah.
Of course, you'd pick that one out because we already went over it.
I'd rather spank.
You'd rather spank them?
Yeah, restrainer.
See, I'd rather go with the spank than restrain. The restrain, I don't.
Oh, here you go. Would you rather?
Actually, no. You know what? I'm going to take that back. I'd rather restrain my partner because I go back to think of what you said, how when they're restrained and she's getting off, but you keep going and drive her fucking nuts and she can't stop you. I'm all about that.
Oh.
I agree with that. They just go fucking nuts and they can't push you away or anything because I'm with that. I'm with that.
Huh?
Can we do that tonight?
Oh,
all over your face too.
That's what she's looking for.
Yeah, she is. She's getting fucked up.
Oh yeah, tonight's your night, buddy. Fucking grilled cheese sandwiches, Velveeta, and fucking wild sex, dude. You got your Friday night fucking planned.
We still have tomorrow
hey, whore.
too.
I know.
Hey,
don't blow all your fucking berries on a Friday. You got Saturday and Sunday to go.
And then, would you rather get a hand job or a blow job?
Blowjob.
Blowjob for me too. I know Wes doesn't like blowjobs.
He doesn't care. Yeah, but it's got to be a blowjob.
I think Wes is gay.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to use all the sounds, but I'm not the editor, so I can't wait till he hears this.
But you can if you want.
Yeah. You fucking do it then. I'm not the master editor. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Let's see. Would you rather your girlfriend, ex-porn star, or your sister was a current porn star? I'm going to have to say, oh, boy. Now that I think about that again,
I'd rather have an ex.
Would you rather your girlfriend, so I'm currently with this girl, was an ex-porn star, or my sister is a current porn star?
I'll go with my girlfriend as an ex-porn star.
Porn star.
Oh boy, I don't get stumped on these often. To be honest with you, I'd
rather my sister be a porn star.
See look at my sister that way. No.
Are you an only child?
Yes.
So am I. I think that's why we get along so well.
Think so?
Jesus Christ,
I got to be honest with you.
We have so much in common, Matt.
Well, I do have a sister, but I still have to say, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go with a current porn star because in my head I don't want to think about my girl being a porn star.
I came up halfway through. What was the question? I came up halfway through and thought I acted like I knew the answer.
Would you rather your girlfriend was an ex porn star, so a girl you're dating currently, right this second,
now,
ex porn star, she's not anymore, but
used
she was
to be, but I'm dating her now currently.
Or your sister is currently a porn star today.
Imagine your sister having two cocks in her.
I don't care. The girl that I'm actually. The girl that I'm actually
I'm not fucking my sister.
The girl that I'm actually fucking has not showed her pussy to everybody. I got to tell you.
Yeah, I'd rather my sister be a porn star right now.
And quite honestly, if my sister did that, maybe I could reap some of the benefits and she could give me some of the money she makes from it. So, and my sister's pretty giving, so. Well, that sounded fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I didn't help my fucking kid.
Creep Mike back for more.
I can't fucking help it. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me.
Is your sister a listener, though?
Yeah, she does. She has. I don't know if she does.
So, Mike's sister, your brother wants you to get fucked by two cocks, and she's totally okay with that.
It's got to the point now we can't keep up. We know you know who the listeners were. We don't know.
And give me some of the money, though. She could take two dicks, but I just want to get some of the money. That's all.
Would you rather walk around with an erection from 6 a.m. through 5:59 p.m.? So I don't know why they do that. So I guess 12 hours.
They're real specific.
For 12 hours. Or never be able to have an erection from 6 p.m. for 12 hours.
I don't know.
So, okay, I get why they're doing this now.
You can still have an
get an erection from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., but you can't have one from 6 p.m. to... Typically, I feel like 70% of sex happens between 6 p.m. and 5 a.m.
So I'd rather walk around with one.
Right.
You're not going to notice it if I have one anyway.
That's
and
a
that
good
means
point.
you got to fuck during
I don't
the day.
care.
You can't
Good
fuck
point.
at night.
Right.
But a good day fuck's pretty good, though.
Yes.
So we don't do that.
When is there not a good time to fuck?
Or a good question.
Name a time of day or night that is not good to just be like, hey, let's fuck right now.
When your son is fucking up and knocking on the fucking door.
Lock it. If it's locked, who cares?
There's been a couple times
He's going to shove a tie in your mouth and you're not going to make no noises.
There's been a couple times mid-stroke. Fucking cocksucker.
They should call that the showstopper. But it's still a good time, was it not? Obviously, because you were in it. So when is a good,
but I'm
when is
the
a
one
good time?
scrambling around trying to fucking put pants on.
Well, I agree with that. How easy is it? Exactly. That happens. It's so easy. The fucking the old lady.
It's not.
The old lady's like just pushes you off. You're standing there with a fucking tent, and she just lays there. She's soaking fucking wet, but nobody knows.
So I got to answer the door with a fucking hard on for my son.
You're opening the fucking door with the dick.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
No.
Meanwhile, she's laying there, pussy dripping, but nobody would know.
No.
I have to put shorts, shirt, bra. No.
Bullshit. You pull the covers over you. Nobody knows.
Well, that's what I always said. Girls got it lucky. They can drive down the road and masturbate, and
it's fucking easy.
Right.
Exactly.
We actually get hard, and people could see it.
Yeah.
And plus, at the end of it, we got to find something to do with it.
Yes. Absolutely. They just lay there.
In fact, I heard a Snapchat from a possible listener about going to work in the morning with a puss full of her boyfriend from just before she left the house. So that tells me that women can just pull up them fucking panties and head to work.
Well, if she comes on the show.
That's full of shit.
Why?
It's gonna leak out.
Don't even fucking come in you no more because you won't let me.
What the fuck?
What?
All this fucking sex talk that you guys do, and you
guys
can't
do
come in her?
fucking 50 Shades of Grey.
You could fucking whip her, but you can't fucking nut in her?
No.
No, because I ain't get fucking pregnant.
Do they
You're
make
on
the
the
pill
fucking
get
pill.
fixed?
I don't take it all the time.
That's not my fault.
So get
Fair.
That's not my
That's
problem.
fair.
Okay, let me ask you.
You can come to me all the time. You
That's
want.
also fair.
Let me ask you.
Why
Let me
don't you
ask you.
Yeah.
Since you guys, from what I've gathered, you don't plan on divorcing. Obviously, I mean nobody does, but you love each other. Why wouldn't you get your tubes tied or something then, so he could come in? It certainly ain't gonna matter
You
when.
know why?
Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
asking.
he asked you.
I pushed the fucking kid out of my hoo-ha.
You're,
My hoo-ha.
And second, it takes a weekend.
we shall name you Shark Bait. Hoo-ha.
Yeah. It takes him a week to recover, and it takes women it takes
So
him
you
a
want him to
weekend.
get snipped?
It takes him a weekend to recover.
So,
I got
He
a
gets
better
so
you-
idea.
so
he goes back to work
Trust me when I
you-
tell you,
you
when you
want-
get a vasectomy, it takes longer than a weekend to recover.
So you want him to
it
get
most
snipped?
certainly does, because I had one. In fact, I've had two.
Well, that's
Wait. Let me finish.
I had it done. I got a vasectomy, and then I had it
So you
put back
want
together.
you want him to
It
get
takes
snipped?
time.
Yes.
Okay. If that's the case, why don't you get snipped so you can come in her?
Sharon sucks, but I will now. But
Okay. Well, that was simple,
Or
but
we could just do
Your
this
insurance,
though.
your
Or-
insurance pays for you to do it once.
Wear a
No
fucking
shit.
condom.
Well, then
Or-
what's
or
this
we could-
insurance
I'm
sucks
not
thing?
wearing a fucking condom because first of all, I'm fucking married.
Your
I'm
wife will
never wearing a condom.
Your wife will suck too if you have one done. I'm just telling you.
Second of all, you could just fucking swallow and we'll just call it a fucking day.
Yeah, but you said you like to come in her and she doesn't
No.
let you.
No.
Listen, I got to stop everybody right here. I am switching over to Nicole's side on this. Why couldn't you just do it? I did it. It's easy.
I can. At the time, I went to
My
the fucking.
insurance.
It was so fun.
Her
He had it
insurance
reversed.
sucked, but now
Yeah, I enjoyed it so much. I had him put it back together for in
Now-
case I wanted to do it.
now
That was
I have-
just for the nurses to play with it.
now I have good insurance. I'm gonna probably go get it done.
And that's also the
Yeah.
case. If
You
I
should.
get my tubes tied,
Yeah.
it's done.
So get
You
my
can
shit.
That's not true.
No,
that's
they can
that's reversible now
reverse them
too.
now
Oh, it
too.
is? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Absolutely, it is.
But we're also at a point in time in life, and
But listen, both reversals aren't necessarily a fact,
A guaranteed effect.
right? A guarantee. You,
It's not 100%
on the
effective.
tubes or the vasectomy. Either way, you can get them reversed, but it doesn't necessarily 100% guarantee you can have children again.
have you done it 3 times?
I'm about to.
I would.
He loves it so much. He's just going to keep paying all of it to do it.
I would. We don't.
The
need-
worst
we
part.
don't
So let
need
me
another
explain this
lesser
maybe
around
for the
anymore.
listeners that are
Yeah, because they don't know the
interesting.
story, but
You can when they do it. The worst you feel nothing first of all.
you said you smelt burning.
Yes,
right?
the
Oh.
worst part that you feel is when they put the needle literally in your sack, and for the Novocaine.
Mm-hmm.
After and it feels like somebody's grabbing, like the men, the listeners understand when somebody picture somebody grabbing your nut and squeezing it.
Could you show me?
No, yeah, okay, let me squeeze your nuts. I'll just fucking show you.
Stand up. He'll show you. All right.
What was I gonna say? That's the word. That's the only bad
When
feeling
you
of
say
it.
that, does it feel like they're squeezing real hard? Like,
No.
but you could feel like
No.
the pressure.
It's like a typical if you got hit pretty good with a kickball or something.
that
You're not.
hurts.
It makes your stomach hurt a little bit,
But it's not.
But then within about 2 seconds, the Novocaine has got that gone. So then they make a little slit at the bottom of your dick, at the bottom side between your balls and your shaft.
Well, in my case, that would be at the bottom and top of my dick.
Yeah, so somewhere near your lower back is where...
Is that micro penis thing?
Yeah, it's the micro penis thing.
My head is also the base of my penis. So.
So they make that little slit, and what they do is they find that tube in there that makes the sperm go through it, and they literally, and this is no bullshit, I'm not just saying this, they pull that tube out of you, and they snip it. One side they burn closed, and the other side they put this little metal clamp on it to keep it closed. They put it back in, sew you up, send you home. It's probably 4 or 5. She says a weekend. I get what she's saying, but it's probably more like 5 or 6 days.
So that never gets which makes sense. But I'm saying just so I understand that say tube never gets reconnected. One end's burned and just a metal. Why wouldn't they just burn both ends then?
I don't know why they do what they do. I don't know why they put the metal or for, like you say. But on the other side of it, why don't they just put a metal clip on both sides? I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why they do that, but that's what they do.
And then you're saying
there's probably a reason, but I don't know.
They just put that tube back in.
They basically
sew
put
you
it
up
back
and
in.
See you later.
Yep, and sew you up and put. Now there is people that have had vasectomies and it still gets through there somehow.
How much of that tube did they cut out? Do you know? Or
they don't cut any out. They just take the tube and cut it. And then put the clip here
so it's
and burn.
That's why it gets through, because it's probably still pretty close together.
Right.
So when they reverse it...
So they don't actually remove any tube. They just snip it and then clip those ends.
So when they reverse it, then that's obviously...
They cut the metal thing off.
I would assume
and the burned end.
They take the metal thing off, they cut the burned end, and kind of like stitch it back together. And that's... Fair enough. Okay.
Right.
But the burning smell for me,
you can smell them burning.
I don't think it's burning flesh.
Can't feel a fucking thing, but you can smell burning flesh.
That's disgusting. That
was probably the worst part. That or the part when they put the needle in your balls. That was like a thing where you'd like do one of these.
Did it ever bother you?
Like cramp up.
Were any of the nurses hot?
Oh yeah.
So did it bother you that they were going to see your dick?
That didn't bother me. What bothered me is I'm laying on the table. The doctor is a dude, and there's 2 nurses. So
I don't care if you got a 10-inch dick. If it's not hard, it's not 10 inches. So
right, no.
So no
you
matter
be 2
what,
inches soft.
Exactly. What are the shower, not a grower? 2 inches soft, and then you're 12 inches hard.
Right.
But I'm telling you right now, when
I get out of a cold pool and you think I had a fucking innie?
Yeah. And here's the thing: they're doing the surgery. You know what's happening. You're not excited regardless.
No.
And then you go into this room, you lay there like, okay, just relax. And these 2 smoking hot nurses come in, and
they were.
Oh my god, they're going to see this fucking.
Not when I had it reversed. It was just a guy and some older lady. But when I had it first done, it was the doctor was a man, and it was 2 smoking hot fucking nurses.
Did that bother you?
Well, and they're asking me questions about shit, about ages and dates of things, and I'm like stuttering and shit. And the one girl's like, "You don't know the age of your mom or whatever the fuck." I don't know. They weren't asking that, but like, you don't know the age. And I'm thinking to myself, listen, there's a guy with my balls in his hand. There's 2 hot fucking nurses here jamming needles in my nuts.
Anything.
Couldn't tell you my fucking name right now, let alone ask me dates and try to do math. It was, but there was no getting hard about it.
Did you smell something when they reversed it? Do they burn it back together or no?
I don't remember, but I don't think so. I'm guessing here, but I want to guess they just snipped the metal thing off.
Put you under? Or just,
no, it was the same type of procedure to get it reversed as it was to get it.
They must, yeah.
I wish I never got it reversed. I got that. We talk about that crazy psycho bitch. There was a lot of shit that I did.
That's dedication to do that.
Well,
go through that
was stupidity for me to do that.
Just like the fucking tattoo.
Yeah, I got a tattoo with that.
So that's what. So all you ladies out there wondering why he doesn't want to get attached, because when he falls fucking hard. He'll get his dick cut off. He'll get a tattue. He'll do whatever the fuck it takes when he's in love with you. So you better run.
That was like a trying to prove this fucking chick. She could. I mean, we talked about the stories about her hitting me with pans and going fucking crazy and shit. And the reason for that is she always thought I was cheating on her. And between you and me know everything about each other, and I have no reason to lie right now. I never cheated on her nor anybody that I've ever been with. I just don't do it. I'll just break up with you.
Exactly.
I can get sex. Not sounding like a fucking bastard.
You're not, but I see what you're saying.
I don't need to be with you to get sex. I will just leave you and be with somebody else if I want. So I don't cheat. But she always thought I did. And it was, I mean, it's a long story short. I basically did this to keep her fucking, to get her to.
I mean, you did care about her a little,
but it was stupid. It was stupid to do that.
It was trying to keep her happy.
That was back
at one point you were getting fucking married.
Yeah, well, that was another reason. Like, listen, let's get married to prove to you that I'm not fucking. And then it came to a point after all this. I look back at it while I was still with her. I look back at all these fucking choices I made, and I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking leave you.
You were never gonna satisfy her,
right? Well, that's so I did all this shit, and then I'm like, this is so stupid. I'm just get the fuck away from her and go be with somebody else. Then if you're gonna be,
she was never gonna be satisfied.
Instead of trying to prove all this
when
shit.
A fucking dad fucks mom license plates, it's like there's nothing you're gonna do. I don't give a fuck what you could have moved out of state. It wasn't gonna do it. There was nothing gonna fix the issue.
Lunatics. So. But I'm just so stupid for fucking playing along and doing all this shit that I did.
Well, you ain't gonna get no argument out of me.
But you do what you do. You think you can like here? I'll show you. And
anyway, would you rather your dog have sex with another dog or watch strangers have sex, Matt?
I don't know. I'd love to see my dog get laid.
What's the problem? We like dogs. We like peanut butter. We like cheese sandwiches.
Peanut butters, yeah. I think I'll
watch your dog have sex with another dog or watch strangers have sex.
I'll watch strangers have sex.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have struck you as the person that watched your dog have sex to be like, yeah, that's my dog getting it.
That would be me. I would be, and not in a creepy way. Like I don't want to watch dogs.
No, you're a creepy way. You want to be I'm a creep. You're a fucking creep.
No, you're just a creep.
No, I don't want my dog to do it with some other dog. My dog.
You wouldn't be proud of your dog though.
I would be. I'd be like, yeah, buddy.
BDSM that bitch.
Yep.
Get after it.
No,
bring her into the gray dog house or the red dog house.
Yeah, bring her in the Greyhound house.
Do it with me. Here's some peanut butter.
50 Shades of Greyhound.
Yep.
More just like hound.
50 Shades of Kibbles and Bits.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
More like bits.
Nicole, would you rather watch your dogs fuck another dog or would you watch two strangers? I mean, we watch porn, so I guess that's kind of, that's two strangers right there.
Oh my goodness.
What do we got? We got any more?
No.
Here we go. Listen, and would you rather use ice cubes or whipped cream during sex?
Oh, ice cubes. I've done ice cubes.
So have I, and that's why I read that. Yeah. Girls, for some reason, love ice cubes in their pussy.
Yes, they do.
Why, Nicole? Why is it?
Because it's warm in there, and the cold goes in.
So it's just like it's like a nerve thing.
It's a sensation.
Yes. I've tried that with a couple different, and they go fucking nuts over that. So, ladies that are listening, if you haven't put an ice cube in your pussy, you don't have to tell me you did it anything or show me. You can show me, but do it. You will not be disappointed.
I highly recommend it.
Nicole highly recommends it.
Stamp of approval.
About half an hour. A little less.
I can't.
Oh, no. I got one now.
What do you got?
Oh, I got one now.
What do you got?
Oh, would you rather seduce your female boss or seduce your next door neighbor?
Oh, we did this already.
Yeah, but I'm leaving out the other part, but just the neighbor.
I gotta go boss.
You gotta go boss?
Gotta go boss.
No, I'm not reading the whole thing.
Yes, read the whole thing, Wes.
Yeah, there's an age thing. I can't find it, but we already read this. It was something. 22-year-old neighbor or something like that.
Yeah, but no, I'm not doing with the neighbor.
22 neighbor.
I'm not doing.
You can. You know what? I'll allow it. You can do what you can change it around a little bit.
Yeah, just neighbor.
Boss. Well, I have a male boss, so by default I have to say neighbor because I have obviously female neighbors.
Well, yeah.
I know what you're doing here. I know what you're doing, Matt.
Oh, do you? You know what I'm doing?
Yeah,
I know what I'm doing too.
But the problem of it is I have to live next to neighbors, and I.
You can always move.
I like my neighbors, and I don't want to ruin that.
Snapchat.
You can always.
I like my neighbors, and I don't want to ruin that. So I'm going to go with I'd rather seduce my boss if it was a female boss.
All right.
You?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, well.
Well, your boss is Randy and Jim.
Yeah, my neighbors aren't.
Yeah, but we got to. I switched it around to female. If you had a female boss.
The fucking female boss.
Yeah, I guess so.
Female boss?
He'd fuck the female boss.
You don't have any hot neighbors, Matt?
No. Well, no.
Oh, he almost did it, and then he's like, wait, Cole's here. Here we go.
No, I
what
don't.
Do you think?
No, I'll
I'm being dead.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. I'm saying no, repercussions.
No, because I'm afraid. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
He's afraid. Matt is afraid of something?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. All right, that's enough of that. We did a bunch of them. That's over with. We have
What's left? I got to piss again.
Oh, I deleted the wrong one. What's Mike got on here? Let's see what he got. What do you want to say? Go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Michelle.
Nicole wants to give a shout out to Michelle. Yep.
You can edit this or whatever, but you were right earlier.
Yeah.
Props to her for going on the show.
Yeah.
Because you're right. No girl would ever admit to that.
Right.
Too freaking in their head and too scared.
They're too worried about what people think, and she didn't give a fuck, and that's what's
Preach on,
powerful
sisters.
about her. Something happened here, and we got done with the Would You Rather, and I went on to the next article, and it brought me right back to this article. I checked it on yours, and
It
it's
did the
also,
same thing. Yes.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'll just look at Mike's thing and get back to it. Can we remember what it was? Because I'll find it somewhere on here, or we'll just grab another one. I don't give a shit.
I don't know. I can't.
Would you rather sleep with you? So last we did was, would you rather sleep with would you rather seduce your boss or your neighbor?
Neighbor.
Really?
Depending on.
Well, that blonde chick that lived with a Subaru. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Bob. And something happened on my end too. It was towards the end. I can tell you the other one. I'll tell you right now which one it was. It was masturbation addict rushed to the hospital.
Perfect. Done. Love it. All right. So we've got an
I will
article
say
here.
we have guests here out of nowhere.
Little guests.
Yeah, little guests.
Yeah, I see them.
Down there fucking.
When I went down.
Well, it's not really out of nowhere. They're supposed to be.
Scared the
Oh, they're supposed to be here?
Yeah.
All right, we don't even like them.
Fuck
What are they
kids.
doing here?
Can't stand kids.
Scared the
That's
shit
not
out
true.
of me when I walked downstairs.
Did they?
I texted you.
Oh, did you? I
was wondering when the door was shut when I went down. I'm like,
Well, I heard him slam the door because I told her, I said, when you get here, make sure everything's quiet. And they must have come right in and slammed that fucking door.
because they know.
Yeah.
They know either that or her getting fucking slammed.
Masturbation.
Knuckle sandwich.
Oh, the oldest one's got a girlfriend now. Oh, I don't know if it's a girlfriend, but he went on a date.
You told me and he kissed her.
Yes, that's what he said. He went to the movies. Her older sister picked him up. And the three of them went, and the two of them, the oldest one and his, I'm going to say girlfriend, whether or not it's a girl, went into the movies, watched a movie. I can't remember what he said. I'm going to ask him again tonight. And so that was kind of a proud dad moment.
Fuck yeah, it was.
That was a proud dad moment.
What, off topic real quick, but what's for dinner tonight? Pizza?
What's probably? It's boys' night.
Cook some fucking dinner,
It's
will you?
pizza and fucking root beer. Always.
Are you talking about your oldest son?
Have some grilled cheese with Velveeta.
Well, let me tell you something. I just walked down there.
Yeah.
He's got this fucking thing on his face.
The VR.
Oh, VR.
With two
That's
fucking
cool.
glowing balls in his hand.
Dude, have you
about
ever
to do
played?
that. We're
And
about to
then
do
he
that.
turns around and goes, "What's up?" I'm like, "What the fuck is this going on right now?"
We're about to do this.
Dude,
when
he's a
we get done.
badass. He's a bad. Have you ever played VR?
No.
Oh, he's gonna
boy.
tonight.
And can
Yes,
we
he
video-
is.
You'll love it.
Please
What?
videotape him.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gonna walk into the fucking wall.
Yep.
What
It's
does
not
it
even
do?
that. It's fucking
You
scary.
think I've played it,
So am I.
and it is. You think you're in a fucking world.
It's this right here. Whatever you're playing, it looks.
I'm
like
not
this.
exaggerating. Any of our listeners that have played VR will say the same exact thing. I promise you. When you put this headset on and these headphones in, you think you're in that fucking world.
When's the last time you've been on a roller coaster? Can you remember that?
When was the last
Can
time
you-
we went to Florida?
Can you remember how it looked? I'm telling you right now. Ride a roller coaster on this. It's like you're at Lake George Great Escape riding a fucking roller coaster.
I was almost threw up from this roller coaster ride because
Is that
it
real?
fucks with your senses so bad. You think you're on the fucking roller coaster.
It is
Scary
that real.
games, dude. Call me a pussy, call me whatever you want, but I want to see you do a scary
Pussy.
game.
Well,
Those
what's
fucking
a scary game?
like zombies and shit, they fucking pop out. So there's
Well, the
one
one
I was playing, and there's a video on. You're going through a hallway, and there's doorways. It's like a picture in a insane asylum with doors to the rooms. And you're going down this hallway, and you look over here, and just creepy looking. Lightning's going, and the power's flickering and shit. You look over here, room. Look over here, room. Look over here, and a fucking whack right in your face. This fucking monster, dude, and it comes out of. So like it works. So like you turn your eyes like this. Just don't move your head. Just move your eyes, and you could see shit over there. Like it's not
Like
a video
real
game.
life.
Like you're watching the
really?
screen. Oh, it's wicked.
My cousin had me do one where you picture. You know what the fairs are? Typically fairs, I think it would be. Where you get in like the carts and they open the doors and it's like a haunted house, but you
Yeah.
ride through it.
Yeah.
And as you're riding through, people jump out and they make scary noises. Well, I did one of those, and what he was saying exactly true. You're sitting there. I mean, I can not move my head, and I go like this, and what I see right now is what I see in that That VR. And then when they jump out, it's literally when they jump out
in your face.
It's like it's right there.
It's like as if they jumped out here.
It's not even like it is so fucking real.
I'll have you try it before you leave.
Oh my goodness.
You'll see what we're saying. Not to mention, you can turn your head like this
and look
360 and see everything behind you.
Like
all
really
around.
in a house.
It's like in real life.
I watched porn on one.
Have you really?
Oh my god!
I've never done that.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear.
How do you do that?
My cousin had the. It's not what you.
It's the Oculus.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
so maybe
the Oculus.
his wasn't for the PlayStation. It was just a VR headset that you linked to the internet. But he pulled up fucking porn, dude. You could switch whatever you're setting. I was in somebody's mansion, like a huge fucking house, and the porn is right. You're like fucking watching it drip. You're. And it's like right there. I could almost smell it. If they had sensors to go in my nose, you'd probably smell it.
Well, there's a TikTok out there with it. The guy's sitting there watching it, and he stops, and his wife's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Playing a game," and then she leaves and pretends to close the door. She opens it, and he's sitting there going,
yeah, I'm telling you, it's fucking insane. You ought to watch porn on it. It's great.
River of ejaculate.
Yes, it was everywhere. They even, I don't know, it was all over the place.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really amazing.
"Can we borrow your equipment tonight?
What equipment?
Whatever your son has."
Oh, you want to do VR porn? You guys are gonna be.
Matt's
VR
got his
porn.
hands full.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need a cigarette.
Do you?
Yep.
I have one.
No.
Light it up, bud.
Not in the studio. No, not in the studio.
No.
You're a free man. This is America. What? Regardless,
you are America.
Regardless of what the media wants you to believe, this is America.
I know
and
it is.
with that hat on and them fucking sunglasses, you are the Constitution of the United States of America, as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, whore.
Hey, whore. Masturbation addict. Woman rushed to hospital as 8-inch vibrator gets stuck up her bum.
Good for her.
8 inches.
A bizarre incident.
She looks special. She should have that stuck up there.
Yeah. A bizarre incident that could have turned into what?
Rumor has it to this day it's still there.
Mm-hmm. You can hear it.
It's like the vibrator in the
crying
stone.
for help. A bizarre incident that could have turned into a medical emergency for this woman who is addicted to masturbation. This woman from Alabama.
Alabama.
Wow, I said that like I lived there.
You said that like you had 4 beers.
This woman from Alabama confessed that she is addicted to self-pleasure after getting single 3 years ago. However, her pleasure soon turned into a nightmare after her sex toy got stuck in her body and she had to seek medical intervention to get it out of her body.
She got addicted to masturbation, becoming single because she can't find anybody to fuck her.
She got addicted, as far as I'm concerned.
No, there was probably.
I see what you did there.
Oh, yeah.
There was probably a time I was addicted to masturbation.
Oh, really?
I was younger.
You've had 8-inch things stuck in your ass?
Not in my ass, but if that thing was fucking stuck in there.
Brittany from Alabama faced a nightmare after a pleasure night with a sex toy turned into a horror. The woman confessed she was addicted to masturbation while being single for 3 years and started to explore the world of sex toys. I ordered a vibrator, like a bumpy butt stick, and
I like that.
It was like blue, and it had 3 balls and a little bitty vibrator on it, she said on a brand new documentary.
Go figure.
I was so excited. As soon as I got it in the mail, I was like, oh, I'm done. I'm going to take a bath. Oh, there's a picture of it.
Well, at least she's clean about it.
How
poo.
It does. Looks like blue poo.
Well, it was in her ass.
However, very soon she realized that it was not a good idea. Too much oil, too much excitement, and you just don't have that many hands yourself, so it just happens. 2 hands, 3 parts, so it had to be let go of. I thought it was going to stay, and it didn't. The vibrator part made it in. The vibrator part on it made it like a tunnel. The unfortunate mishap saw the vibrator get stuck so far in that she felt it vibrating her back.
Why couldn't she just push it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like taking a shit.
Not even trying to be disgusting. Why?
Yeah, just go.
I wonder why. If it, just let it go and then just push it out.
Well, let's see if there's an explanation. I doubt it, but let's see. An X-ray examination showed by Dr. Crawford showed the vibrator located somewhere near the colon, and said Brittany was lucky that it hadn't caused any serious damage or any bleeding.
It was up in there. Definitely up in there.
The doctor used a thin pair of metal tongs to bring it out of the body and free Brittany. The expert pointed out that she was lucky that the vibrator didn't pass through her rectal wall.
Oh, shit.
If that's the case, you actually have a hole in your rectum, and rectum damn near killed him. And poop or whatever is leaking into your abdomen, Dr. Crawford said. And it just gets worse from there. And that's it. So it's short and sweet.
That was kind of a quick article, but
short and sweet. She got this thing.
My thing would be, how does it get stuck? Why couldn't you just push it out? I don't understand.
Well, how does it go that far up?
Why did she need a third hand? You concentrate one on her ass, one on her puss, and just go with that. What do you need? Like, people are never satisfied.
Never. That's why you need red rooms.
One on the ass, one on the puss, and one on the clit.
Oh, yep.
Wow, that's so. Moral of the story: you have to be an octopus.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a hand; it could be a tongue.
She was by herself. She's addicted to masturbation.
Oh.
Did you ever lick her ass?
First of all, girl.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Good. You let her lick yours?
No.
Why not?
Would you if he let you?
Would you if he wanted you to?
No.
Why?
Look at him. Would you lick his ass?
Wait. Why?
Because I smell his farts.
He smells yours.
I smell
that's
your
what
ass,
that's what
too.
Ryan said about Beth too.
Yeah, that's true.
What's good for you? Think your ass is cleaner than his?
What?
You think your ass is cleaner than his?
Oh my god, yeah.
She says it is, but I've gone.
Well, dudes have hair, so yeah,
you could shave that.
Yeah, but I don't.
No,
probably should. But
You think girls don't have hair there?
No, they don't.
No,
Yes, they
Well, like little ones, little like peach fuzzes. Oh, it's different.
But
it's definitely different. But they do.
Girls shave their asshole though.
Yeah,
we found that out during COVID.
Yeah, we did.
Did we? How'd we find that out?
Someone I know told me she does.
Yeah.
What's she look like?
Bald.
As smooth as a baby's ass.
Yeah. Which brings that to a whole new level, I guess. The ass is actually smooth at that point.
Well, there's a lot of people who like bleach it too.
No pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Matt, what you're in deep in thought.
I know you got real quiet.
anything to say
feel like
here?
something on
Or
your mind.
No.
You got anything you want to end the show with?
Oh,
or?
the show's over.
It can be over. We can go 16 more hours, or we can be done right now.
Well, Matt, when you're the editor of the show, you could do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want.
No.
Well, it's up. This part is actually up to you guys.
Okay. Well,
I just put it together afterwards.
I'm done.
Are you?
I think he's been
a
done for
cigarette.
about 15 minutes. Yeah.
Listen, I think the next episode so this is what 36. I think 37.
36.
36, 37 or 38, I think we're going to announce the plans for this pizza thing.
Well, you better
I think we
hurry
should
up.
have that done by then.
We got to make plans.
Right. And we need a couple of months to do that, and that'll be perfect. So let's get that together. We also haven't forgot, and the girls will be on. It would be Michelle and two of her friends. I can't remember exactly who, but they'll be on. And possibly this Brianna chick. So things are in the works. Stick around, guys, and we'll
If you stuck around this far, you might as well stick it out because it's only getting better from here. It's going good.
All right. Hey, whore.
Hey, whore.